perpetuating cultural traditions, amplifying Hawaiian perspectives. Discover the excitement, drama, and artistic expression of this year's competition as the Merry Monarch Festival and Kamehameha Publishing present 3 nights of hula in one commemorative DVD set. Order your copy at kamehamehapublishing.org.
Everything's better when you just pay half. Watch your favorite UH Sports on K5 for the featured business. Then log on to k5thehometeam.com and click on the Just Pay Half tab to purchase a $50 gift certificate for just $25. Go to k5thehometeam.com for Blue Water Grill, nestled on the water in Hawaii Kai. Lunch and dinner served nightly with music by Kaukahi every Wednesday. Blue Water Grill is the perfect place for a family gathering or an intimate dinner.
It's the season premiere of Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? With Joan Rivers and Bethany Frankel. Then, it's the My Network TV premiere of the all-new Don't Forget the Lyrics with the Backstreet Boys. The season premiere of Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? And Don't Forget the Lyrics.
Tuesday beginning at 7 on K5. You're watching K5, home of Hawaii's most watched news team. Hawaii News Now.
Hitting the mark from all angles, the Warriors now turn their attention to their first WAC opponent of the season. A vulnerable Bulldog team looking to end a 3-game losing streak. From Aloha Stadium, K5, the home team presents Western Athletic Conference football. Today, it's the conference season opener for the Bulldogs of Louisiana Tech and the Hawaii Warriors. Hello again, everybody. I'm Jim Leahy along with Sean Ching. Louisiana Tech, they come into this game tonight with a brand new coach and a brand new offense. Sonny Dykes is the new coach, and he has reported for duty with the run and shoot, the 4 wide. The wide open offense that Hawaii uses, so we'll see a mirror of both teams tonight as to who can run this offense the best. Now, last year, under Derek Dooley, who has since gone on to Tennessee, Louisiana Tech has come in with a kind of a real job ahead of them because they have not really been able to make the transition between the running game under Dooley and the passing game now under Dykes. So when we look at how they perform, they're only 1-3. They have turned the ball over many times. They have thrown more interceptions, of course, than they want to, and they're not making the right decision. Now, under Dykes, they run a play every 22 seconds. They do not use a huddle. That puts the pressure on the University of Hawaii defense. And for Hawaii, coming off a 66-7 shellacking of Charleston Southern last week, they seem to be ready to play, and they have got to be considered the overwhelming favorite.
Well, absolutely. You know, every season has corners built into it, and I think this is a turning point for the University of Hawaii football team. A win last week, a very sound win. They pick up a win tonight, and they're going to have that confidence and momentum heading into the road game against Fresno State at Fresno. But you talk about the Hawaii offense. Passing offense ranked #1 in the country. Total offense ranked 20th in the country. So this run-and-shoot offense is firing on all cylinders. Defensively, they're going to have to really protect the perimeter of this field versus this very dangerous Louisiana Tech offense.
When Louisiana Tech comes in here, they're 85th against the pass. Hawaii has one of those really amazing statistics that they lead everybody in pass offense. But in rushing offense, they are 119th out of 120. The air will be filled with footballs tonight at Aloha Stadium. It's Louisiana Tech against Hawaii.
Ladies and gentlemen, the University of Hawaii.
This K5 Sports presentation is sponsored in part by Bank of Hawaii. Hawaiian Airlines. Only one airline is Hawaiian. Kaiser Permanente. Live well, be well, and thrive. And by Heineken. Give yourself a good name. Win big with the satisfying and delicious Super Sack Big Mac Monday Meal at McDonald's. Get a free Big Mac with the purchase of a Big Mac Extra Value Meal every Monday during the UH football season at participating McDonald's for a limited time only.
The McDonald's Mushroom and Swiss Angus Third Pounder. Be advised, one may lose the ability to discern between a simple napkin and, say, a pinstripe Oxford shirt sleeve. This is thick, juicy, 100% Angus beef. And Oxford, while stylish, is largely ineffective at removing melted cheese from about the face and mouth. Angus axiom number 57. Roll up your sleeves and get down to business. The astonishing Angus Third Pounders. All Angus, all McDonald's.
I promised my daughter I'd quit. And every time I smoked a cigarette, man, I felt guilty. I felt like I was letting my daughter down. I knew it was a struggle for me to stop smoking. I didn't want her to grow up to be a smoker. I finally called the Hawaii Tobacco Quit line after seeing it on TV and seeing as though they helped so many people. I figured they could help me out. It's been 1.5 years since I stopped smoking. My daughter's happier. I feel healthier. And I'm glad to say today, I'm off the hook.
Free, confidential, and convenient. Call 1-800-QUIT now.
It's the Mauna Loa Kiss of the Game contest. Just send us your photos of your best lip smacker. The winning kiss will be shown on K5 during the next game, and the winner gets a prize pack from Mauna Loa. Now grab your camera and start kissing. Go to K5thehometeam.com to enter.
Some come from other countries. Some come from the continent. Some are homegrown boys you might know. Before every season, every game, and every snap, you feel what they feel because you're a true fan, and this is your team. Help your Warriors succeed in the classroom and on the playing field. When you join NACOA, your donation goes exclusively to football, University of Hawaii football. ekomomai.nacoa.org, because this is your team.
Tonight's keys to the game are sponsored by Kaiser Permanente. Live well, be well, and thrive.
And the keys to the game for Hawaii, Louisiana Tech likes to get their playmakers on the perimeter, so Hawaii's going to really have to protect that perimeter. And for Louisiana Tech, they really want to pressure Moniz in the pocket, make him think and not react.
Working with us tonight again on the field is Russell Yamanoha. Russ.
Jim, to add on a little bit, talking about how Louisiana Tech is going to have a tough time, or try not to have a tough time, stopping the #1 ranked passing offense in Hawaii. A couple of weeks ago, Louisiana Tech went up against Navy, and they allowed a career passing day by Navy quarterback Ricky Dobbs. Now, Navy's passing attack 104th in the country, and still Dobbs able to put up big numbers against this La Tech passing defense. So some concerns there for Louisiana Tech. They'll catch a break tonight as you take a look at the health report sponsored by HMSA, working for a healthier Hawaii. One of the wide receivers for Hawaii, Rodney Bradley's out of this ball game with a bad hamstring, suffered that injury last week against Charleston Southern. On the other side of the ball, one place where Louisiana Tech could catch a break is Philip Leibus, one of the best punt returners in the Western Athletic Conference, going up against a Hawaii punt return defense that ranks 106 in the country there. So Louisiana Tech hoping to get it done in special teams. Jim, back to you.
Okay, Russ. The series record is sponsored by Aston Hotels and Resorts. Over 62 years of Kama'aina hospitality. Hawaii leads the overall series 6-2. Hawaii wins the toss. It will receive, and La Tech will defend the north end zone. Alan Sampson is deep. Nelson will kick off. Matt Nelson for La Tech comes forward, and we are underway. Excellent kick in the end zone. Sampson, he will not return it. And Hawaii will begin at the 20-yard line. Bryant Moniz is the quarterback. Moniz comes in leading the Western Athletic Conference in passing yards per game with 334, 11 touchdowns. So Hawaii will have it on the 20, and we will see the two same but different offenses. Here comes Hawaii. They come out in the 4 wides. First down from the 20. Alex Green is in the backfield behind Moniz. Moniz steps up in the pocket, in trouble, and they sack him. That could be an omen. Starting lineups are sponsored by Hawaiian Tel Federal Credit Union, where membership is open to all island residents. Ele mai, you belong. There's the offensive starters for Hawaii. Tunak getting the start at center again tonight, and Billy Ray Stutzman starting at wide receiver. Loss on the play of 4, second down and 14. Sideline pattern, throws it high. What a catch, one-handed catch by Greg Salas. Olajuwon Page finally brought him down, 20-yard gain, but that is a National Football League quality catch.
Absolutely, that's a middle out, and Moniz puts this ball right where Salas can catch it above the defender, and that is a big-time catch by Salas, the one-hander.
First down for Hawaii. They have the ball at the 37-yard line, their own 37. First down of the game. Moniz. We have movement in the lines. Flares it out to Polaris. And Polaris fights his way over the 40 to the 45-yard line. We'll see what the call is. Referee tonight is Claire Gaussman.
Offsides on number 91. That's their leading pass rusher, Matt Brohan. He's looking for an edge against Hawaii's top-rated pass blocker, which is Laupepa Letuli. So you're going to see a fight going on tonight.
Brohan leads Louisiana Tech in sacks. He has 3.5. Tried to get a jump there. The penalty moves the ball to the 45-yard line, second down and 2. Hawaii overloading the left side. Moniz will run. Slides to the 50. Picks up the first down. Here are the defensive starters for Hawaii. Or rather, for Louisiana Tech, I should say. Broha just involved. He leads the team in sacks. Leading the team in tackles was Adrian Cole. Cole's number 44, the middle linebacker. So it is first down for Hawaii as they move the ball to their own 49-yard line. Hawaii comes out with 3 wide receivers again to the left side, showing blitz. They do blitz, shovel pass. Tripped up in the backfield is Alex Green. Excellent play that time by Matt Broha. Broha coming off the end, saw what was happening and reached behind and tripped him up.
That's right. They had an opening. Green was, if he didn't get tripped up, he had a wide open running lane. And Broha comes in and just snags him on the shin to bring him down.
Loss on the play of 2, second down and 12 for Hawaii. Just underway in the first quarter. Hawaii with their first drive of the night. Again, they overload the left side. 3 wide receivers. Moniz steps up. Throws wide open, complete to Salas. Salas at the 40. Makes a cut there, fights his way to the 35-yard line. Adrian Cole and Olajuwon Page finally double-teamed him.
Well, they really outnumber the defenders in this area of the zone. Greg Salas taking the flat, but the corner is taking the deep route. Watch the bottom of your screen. You're going to see Salas take a step in, and he's going to cut it back and head into the flat, and there's no one there. And this type of catch and this effort after the catch, this is the kind of plays that the offense can rally around. Nice job by Salas.
First down for Hawaii on the 34, just short of the 34 of La Tech. Salas steps up again, throws, sideline pattern. It is caught. Did he have both feet in? No. Intended for Salas.
Well, Salas certainly had a step on the defender on that play. The safety looked to be a little bit late getting over to help out the corner. And that ball just a little bit overthrown.
Moniz now 4 for 5, already 41 yards on this first drive. 2nd down and 10. The ball just short of the 34-yard line of Louisiana Tech. Hawaii comes out now and they overload the right side. Showing blitz. Now they back off. Back to pass. Salas throws, sideline pattern, and throws it short. A ball intended for Salas. Covering on the play, Tank Calais.
Well, that was a nice job by Calais to stay in coverage, and he was right behind Salas, the intended receiver, and I think Moniz threw it into the dirt. Just to incomplete that pass, make it an incomplete pass. Not risk getting it picked off.
3rd down and 10. Hawaii comes out again. Big play here. Salas looking sideline, now checks off, throws over the middle, that's complete, and that will be very close to the 1st down to Aloha Polaris. Aloha Polaris making his 22nd catch of the season.
Well, Louisiana Tech showing pressure, and they bring pressure. That means you're going to have man coverage on someone in the passing route, and that is Polaris, and he breaks it free on that little drag across the middle. Nice job of picking up the blitz by Hawaii, and a nice job of Moniz getting the pass to Kealoha.
I disagree with the placement of the ball. Rolled over a defender. He should have the 1st down. Pollard, Salas, and Polaris are split to the right. 4th down for Hawaii. 4th and less than a yard. Ball is kept. And getting the 1st down is the quarterback Moniz. Adrian Cole finally halted him. Good second effort that time by Moniz.
Nice call by offensive coordinator Nick Rolovich. You see there, they're running the option to the near side, to the boundary. Moniz reads it perfectly, and you can tell he wanted to get that extra yard. He puts his head down, and he gets it for the Warriors.
Warriors now have the ball inside the 25-yard line on the 23 of La Tech. First drive of the game. Moniz looking right, no, checks off, throws deep. It is incomplete. That was intended for Billy Ray Stutzman, making his first start of the game, or of the season, I should say.
That's right, and last week he had his first touchdown catch of the season versus Charleston Southern. Billy Ray Stutzman in for the injured Bradley, who pulled a hammy last week. He's nursing it this week, but he's getting the start, first time of his career.
Russell Yamanoha informing us on that injury. There was some talk that it was a game-time decision. Well, the decision was made to hold him out. 2nd down and 10. This is where the yards get tough. Salas again. Delay. Up the middle with it is Alex Green. Green is able to knife inside the 20-yard line to the 19. That puts Hawaii in the red zone. Jay Dudley, number 45, out of Shreveport, Louisiana, there to make the stop. 2nd in tackles on this La Tech team with 25.
Well, you see the La Tech defense putting some pressure on Moniz, and Hawaii calling the draw play to kind of get away from that and mitigate that pressure up front by this Louisiana Tech front 7.
Gain on the play of 3, 2nd down, 7 yards to go. 13th play of the drive for Hawaii. Moniz with time. Still with time. Now they slips one tackle, but not another. Gets back to maybe the line of scrimmage. Maybe he rolled forward to about the 19-yard line. Excellent play that time. Matt Broha and Christian Lacey.
Well, we talked about the keys to the game for Louisiana Tech, and that is to pressure Moniz, to make him think and not react back there. And on this series so far, Louisiana Tech doing a nice job staying in coverage and putting pressure.
4th down, that brings up Scott Enos. 7 for 8 in field goals, his longest 40 against the University of Southern California. Ball is placed. The kick is up, and the kick is good. So Enos comes in, hits his 8th field goal of the year. He's now 8 for 9. 36-yarder, 3-0 Hawaii.
information available instantly and securely to your care team all of the time. That's what we mean by integrated care. Because when it comes to your health, the best picture of you is the big picture. Kaiser Permanente. Thrive.
Hello? We're closed. What? Thanks.
Running late? Enjoy longer hours in more locations. American Savings Bank. Real easy banking.
Dad, I need lunch money.
Need cash? Get cash back at checkout with your Visa check card from American Savings Bank. Real easy banking.
If you haven't been watching Hawaii News Now Sunrise, this is what you've been missing.
Hello, Honolulu! Here is our mission for today. 5 shrimp trucks, 1 hour.
That's a dream job! Hawaii News Now Sunrise, starting at 8 on K5.
The Jack Fact is sponsored by Jack in the Box, where you can get anything on the menu any time of day. Louisiana Tech in Ruston, Louisiana, 11,500 students, and they started educating in 1894. There you see Coach Dykes, Sonny Dykes, in his first year.
Coach Dykes previously 3 years at Arizona. He's an offensive specialist with his spread, 4 wide offensive attack.
Scott Enos will kick deep. Livas and Feet, Philip Livas and Lyle Feet. Kick is short. Goes to Livas, very dangerous. Livas is hemmed into the sideline, and he goes out of bounds. Lewis Walker on the special teams. And we have a flag.
Hard to tell from up here, Jim. It might be a wedge call. You know,
legal use of the hands.
Legal use of the hands.
That's a rarity. They call it on the Bulldogs of La Tech. And they march the ball back inside the 15 to the 14-yard line.
Well, Jim, you talked about this offense being a run and shoot. It's a little different from Hawaii in that they do a lot of pre-snap reading of the defense, and then these routes are predetermined, whereas Hawaii likes to read it during the routes.
Quarterback is Tarek Hakmi, 6'3", 230, out of San Jose, California. Went to Foothill Community College. He was the number 4 quarterback at the start of camp. Throws over the middle, crossing pattern, and that ball pops loose. Richard Torres covering on the play. Gave a good lick on that crossing pattern to Jakari Jackson. That's the offensive starters. Tariq Hakmi is 29 out of 44 for 355 yards and 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. He has played in 2 games, and the ball is given on a sweep to Lennon Creer. Creer is the leading rusher for La Tech. Mana Silva came up from the secondary. Quickly, there you see the defensive starters for Hawaii. No huddle offense. They run a play within 22 seconds. And they're right back at it again. 3rd down. Long yardage. Creer is back with Hakmi. Hawaii not showing blitz. Backing off. Hakmi back to pass. Rolling to the near side. Throws it. It is incomplete. Overthrew the intended receiver. And the intended receiver was Lyle Feet out of Port Sulphur, Louisiana. They quickly went through 3 plays, 3 and out. And it was like going through a door, 3 and out.
It was a blink of an eye, Jim. They try to run 75 to 85 plays a game, and that time, I'm sure Coach Aranda, the defensive coordinator for Hawaii, very happy with his squad and what they did on that last series.
Ryan Henry is deep for Hawaii. He's out of Los Angeles, went to West Los Angeles City College. Ryan Allen punting, calling for the fair catch. And Henry takes it on about the 45-yard line.
Thanks for helping me out. I've got all these pictures, music, videos, and look, it's gotten out of control.
Sony's exclusive media gallery organizes all of your media. And with built-in search, you can find what you're looking for.
How does it do that?
The Sony Vaio laptop with Media Gallery.
This is the jungle, disguised as a wedding, but a jungle nonetheless. And here there are two types of tigers. One that goes straight to the prey, and the one who makes the prey surrender to him.
There's still a place where everything is served up fresh, and every meal is made to order just the way you like it. Come on into Outback Steakhouse and try our tender signature sirloin Sid to juicy perfection. Or try it with our freshly prepared grilled shrimp on the barbie. Or golden cocoa shrimp and tangy Creole marmalade, a down-under price your wallet will love. It's always fresh in the Outback.
At the conclusion of tonight's game, Bank of Hawaii will continue its recognition of excellence in collegiate athletics by sponsoring our choice of a player from each team as the most outstanding. First down for Hawaii. They have it at their own 38-yard line. Moniz and Green behind them. Come out with double wide receivers. First down for Hawaii. Moniz, sideline pattern, that's complete. And struggling for extra yardage is Royce Pollard. That's his first catch of this game. It was his 21st catch of the season. He came in with 322 yards and a touchdown. Josh Victorian and Jay Dudley made the stop for Louisiana Tech.
Hawaii offensive coordinator Nick Rolovich really predicted this, that Louisiana Tech would force them to march down the field methodically, and that this defense, even though their pass defense is ranked 85th, they're not as good. They're better than that, Jim.
Second down, a long 4 for Hawaii. Ball is just over the 43-yard line, their own 43. Moniz, four-man rush, looking, lays it off, and that's to Alex Green. And Green carries to midfield.
Well, Moniz really had his choice of picking Polaris in the flat or Green on that little belly swing route. As we take a look at the progression, Moniz steps back into the pocket and looks, and he sees Green stepping out. He saw Polaris, and he just lays it out there in a nice gain, wide open territory for Green.
Ryan Williams and Javante Crow finally double-teamed him. First down for Hawaii at the 49-yard line of La Tech. 3-0 Hawaii. Moniz looking over the middle, and he just miscalculates that time. Overthrew the intended receiver, Kealoha Polaris. Polaris was open.
Yeah, he was open, and Moniz was throwing the post corner. And I think Polaris may have pulled up his route and broke it off in the middle short, whereas Moniz thought he was going to keep running the post.
Second down and 10 for Hawaii at the 49-yard line of La Tech. La Tech with a four-man front. Now the linebackers begin to jostle a bit. Moniz with 3 wide receivers set up to the right side. Moniz on a handoff. With it is Green. Green trying to muscle his way. Gets only a couple of yards. They finally stop him at the 46. Being on the play of 3. Kendrick James out of New Orleans there to make the tackle for La Tech. La Tech, remember, has lost their last 3 games. They've lost their last 8 road games, and they'd like to make a stop tonight on the field that is the farthest west in this entire conference.
That's right, and they've never won here in Honolulu.
Third down, long yardage for Hawaii. Moniz in trouble. Now steps up, throws, and it is incomplete. Craig Salas was the intended receiver. Good coverage on the play by Tank Calais from Patterson, Louisiana.
Greg Salas not happy about that, getting run out of bounds, it appeared from our vantage point, but Hawaii faking that little screen and trying to get Salas deep.
Alex Danaki, his 13th punt, 43.8 average. His longest, the Australian, has punted at 61 yards. Excellent hang time. Comes down, takes a La Tech bounce at the 30, then comes back inside the 30, and finally is down there. 5 minutes, 36 seconds left to play in the first quarter. That is only an 18-yard punt. Wind has been consistently blowing here.
I started fishing with my parents when I was a little boy here in Kona, and I went to college, and when I came back, I just decided to do what I love, and that's fish. Where Hawaiian Airlines and the small local businesses come into play here is that they bring us the guests and provide us with the opportunity to work with each other, and without the guests coming, we wouldn't have a business.
Born and bred in these islands, only one airline is Hawaiian.
My day began at Hawaii USA FCU with a surprise. A member presented an unexpected package. She said it's for you, thanking me for the loan that we arranged. Now she was able to afford something she badly needed, laser eye surgery. The gift of these glasses will be a constant reminder to us of how we helped make a difference in someone's life. Because life matters to our members, it matters to us.
Hawaii USA Federal Credit Union, where life matters.
Hello, I'm Shane Victorino, and I'm partnering with Zippy's Restaurants to raise awareness for the Shane Victorino Foundation. From October 1st to November 30th, Zippy's Restaurants will have a number of ways for you to help support this cause. Zippy's is even making a special Vic Pack with some of my favorites. Proceeds from this and other events at Zippy's will benefit my foundation, which focus on changing the lives of children in need. To show your support, help us hit a grand slam for the Shane Victorino Foundation when you make your next stop at Zippy's.
Big Island Candies introduces their new Ultimate Chocolate Chip Cookie. It's infinitely more than just another chocolate chip cookie. Visit them online at BigIslandCandies.com to find out more about this new tantalizing treat.
First down for the Bulldogs of Louisiana Tech. Line of scrimmage, the 31-yard line. Mike Compton is now in the backfield along with Hakmi. Hakmi on a sweep. And with it is feet. And feet cannot turn the corner. Richard Torres comes up and grabs the ankle.
Oh, man. That was a beautiful tackle by Richard Torres, the junior out of Kahuku. Let's watch him from the top of your screen. Mirror the running back. And look at this. That is a form tackle, gang. Nice.
Quickly back to the line of scrimmage. Second down and 9. The ball at the 32. Quick pass. That's complete to Casey. And Casey is rolled down. Demetrius Davis on the corner out of Portland, Oregon.
Well, two big plays by Hawaii back-to-back. A nice job by Davis. They were trying to get to the screen on the edge, and we talked about them attacking the perimeter. Watch Davis come up and fill. They try to get the screen, the receiver screen, and there's Davis. Another nice tackle by Hawaii.
Third down and 8. La Tech audibilizing. Hakmi throws long over the middle. That's way overthrown. Incomplete. Andrew Guillat was the intended receiver. Mana Silva and Richard Torres covering deep on the play. And again, 3 and a quick outs. For La Tech, they will punt it.
That's right, Jim. Another fine defensive stand by Hawaii.
Ryan Allen will punt. Waiting for it is Henry. Calls for the fair catch. Takes it inside the 25-yard line at the 23. Hawaii will put the ball in play there. 45-yard punt and no return. Sonny Dykes and Greg McMackin both coached at Texas Tech under Mike Leach. And that went through the 2004 season. They were there together for 4 years, so they know each other very, very well. And no matter how much La Tech becomes familiar with the run and shoot, Hawaii has the father of the run and shoot offense on their staff, Mouse Davis.
That's right.
Jizzy Demuti now comes in to the game. Moniz, 3 wide receivers to the right. Moniz looking sideline to the left. Now throws long over the middle, crossing pattern. That is complete. It is complete to Salas. Salas still struggling. Gets all the way to the 43-yard line.
Well, you can see the physical ability of Greg Salas. He makes the catch and he keeps going despite having tacklers around him. He finds the open spot, the soft spot of the cover 2 zone, and there he is. A nice patch by Moniz and a great catch and effort by Salas.
Elijah Page, Josh Victorian, Solomon Randall, all there to finally triple team him to the turf. First down for Hawaii on their own 47-yard line. Moniz hands to Demuti. Demuti to the 45, rolled down at the 43. Elijah Page finally wrestled Demuti to the turf. Close to the first down.
Well, keep in mind, Jim, that Hawaii has basically 4 running plays in this offense, and that time they pulled the backside tackle and the guard. And a nice job by Demuti finding the hole and for a nice gain for the Warriors.
It is amazing that Hawaii in rushing is 118. No, 119. There's 120 teams in the NCAA Division I. So they are not a running team. Second down. Moniz in trouble. Now he throws. That is complete to Billy Ray Stutzman. And Stutzman is surrounded by the white shirts. That's enough for a first down. That advances the ball to the 27-yard line.
Well, this Hawaii offensive line being tested tonight. Getting some pressure from Louisiana Tech, but Moniz feels the pressure and he steps up in the pocket and finds Stutzman crossing across the middle.
17-yard gain.
Take a look at Billy Ray, who is now running out of the slot position. He started as a wideout.
So here comes Hawaii. Second big march down the field. Third possession. First and 10 from the 27-yard line of Louisiana Tech. Ball is given to Demuti. Big hole. 15, 10, 5. Touchdown. 27-yard touchdown run by Jizzy Demuti.
Let's watch the hole. The left guard, Bryson Gidlack, pulling out and kicking out that end man on the line of scrimmage. You'll see him run across your screen, number 63. And there's Demuti following in that big, wide open hole for Hawaii for the touchdown.
Demuti hammered as he gets to the goal line, but all for naught. The touchdown will count. The extra point is up by Enos. And it is good. Hawaii now leads 10-0 over Louisiana Tech. So Hawaii now going to a different kind of attack. Instead of going pass, and the variation on the theme in passing, they really turn the page and start to move the ball on the ground. Some big gains. 27-yard touchdown run for Demuti. His longest run was 30 yards, so that was very nearly right up his best effort of the season, but he'll be happy with the 27.
Well, you can see that Louisiana Tech is putting pressure on that line of scrimmage. They're trying to pressure Moniz to affect the passing game. Now what Hawaii is doing is they're running the ball instead. You block a few key guys up front, and that's a big run play against a defense that's all lined up on that line of scrimmage. Hawaii executing their running game very well right now.
So we'll see whether Louisiana Tech can get something going here, as they have been 3 and out very quickly. Hawaii 76 yards in 4 plays. Demuti, that 27-yard touchdown run. Feet and Livas are deep. It will go again to Livas at the 10. Livas to the 32-yard line.
Let's take another look at that touchdown run by Demuti. And you can see it from this angle where he finds his hole and he is gone. The defensive secondary in man coverage. And he takes a hammer at the goal line, but he crosses over.
First down for La Tech. They have it at the 27. Lennon Creer is in the backfield. Ball is given to Creer, looking for an opening. Can't really find one. Gets to the line of scrimmage and maybe 2 yards.
You know, Jim, we talked about why this defense for La Tech is better than the offense. Well, the defense, the coaches were kept over. These are the same coaches from a few years ago. Whereas this new offense is not only a new scheme, but also new coaches as well.
Creer, by the way, 8th in WAC rushing. Hockney back to pass. Throws long sideline pattern. That is incomplete. That ball was thrown out of bounds. Not really catchable.
Louisiana Tech doing a fine job pass protecting for Hockney.
Moniz Silva there. As you take a look at Sonny Dykes in his first year coaching at La Tech. Third down and 7. La Tech looking for a third down conversion. They're only 29% in third down conversions on the season. Running is Hockney. Hockney is short of the first down. So the Hawaii secondary finally converging on him. Corey Paredes and Elliot Purcell. Paredes number 41, Purcell number 90. And added to the mix, Lewis Walker. So you see Paredes leading the team in tackles, second in the nation in tackles, averaging 13.2 per game. Fourth down. Punting is Ryan Allen. Hawaii begins to drop back. Allen will fake it. Throws it over the middle. That is complete. That's enough for the first down. And that went to Tim Moulton. You knew something. There was something there.
Well, you know, in this offense, when you look at it and how finesse-oriented they are, you know they have some fakes and some trick plays in their bag. And you see the leg come up, and there's the little jump pass right over. And Hawaii just caught a little bit off guard.
So it will be first down for La Tech. They move the ball to the 47-yard line. Hockney lays it off. That's complete. What a hit. Complete to Creer, and you have to give him credit for holding on to the ball because Aaron Brown really popped him.
6'1", 220 junior Aaron Brown is the big playmaker on this defense. He reads it well, and he's right there to wrap him up and shoot the hips right through the ball carrier.
Second down and 10. No gain on that last play. Again, no huddle. 3 wide receivers to the left. Hockney hit as he throws. Throws over the middle. It's intercepted. It was intercepted by Moniz Silva. Good pressure by Pai Fale Malu.
When you're a safety, you read the ball leaving the quarterback's hand. He doesn't bite on the play action. And watch Silva right there. Perfect position to bring it in.
First interception of the year.
Quarterback takes a licking after this.
So Hawaii trying to capitalize on the turnover. Ball at the 40-yard line. Their own 40. They lead at 10-0. 4 seconds left to play in the first quarter. This is the last play of quarter number 1. Moniz over 100 yards in passing. That's an incomplete pass, the shovel pass. It was intended for Demuti. That'll be the end of the first quarter. Hawaii leading 10-0. So we'll step away from Aloha Stadium and be back for quarter number 2.
Show us a part of Hawaii, and we'll show you an HGEA member hard at work.
South of Laredo, there's a place. Gotta cross an ocean of scorpion-covered earth. So hot, rattlesnakes combust spontaneously. We're drawn like moths to a flaming jalapeno. But you gotta eat bold. Know what I'm saying?
Subway's turned up the heat. Introducing Subway Fiery Footlong Subs, the hot new turkey jalapeno melt and boldacious buffalo chicken. Eat bold.
Subway Fiery Footlong Subs. Burn the wimp right out of you.
Who has the most gas stations in Hawaii? Here's a hint. Take a closer look. 76, now with the most locations in the islands.
Visit your 76 Gas neighborhood friends like Eric near Thomas Square on Ward, Keith and Kailua on Ku'ule Road, or Bert in town on the corner of Hoftailing and School.
Who do you trust for reliable medical advice?
You don't look good. When I feel sick, I eat raw garlic.
Just sweat it out.
Starve a cold, feed a fever.
They're just trying to help. But when it comes to your health, it's important to get the right kind of professional care. Talk to a doctor at HMSA's Online Care.
As we start the second quarter, one thing to watch here for Hawaii on the offensive line, Bryson Ginlock started the ball game. He's out. In his place is Brett Leonard, number 76, seeing his first action of the ball game in Chongqing. You know how important it is to keep those front five in a cohesive group, but right now, Bryson Ginlock out of the ball game.
Okay, thanks, Russ.
Sorry, Bryson Ginlock, Jim, earlier this week had some issues with his ankle. Brett Leonard came back after having his knee scoped earlier this season. He is back full strength. And that's right, it's key to have the guys consistent up front because it helps with the timing and the communication.
Total offense, Hawaii 153 yards. La Tech only 19. Time of possession, Hawaii 10 minutes and 31 seconds. La Tech 4 minutes and 29 seconds. Second down and 10 as we begin the second period. The ball is on the 40-yard line for Hawaii. Moniz back to pass, looking, now throws. Great catch, crossing pattern. With it is Salas, breaks a tackle, gets inside the 30-yard line. Chad Boyd finally tripped him up. 32-yard gain.
Boy, this is turning into the Moniz and Salas show. Bryant Moniz feeling the pressure, no problem. Steps up in the pocket and fires off a laser to Greg Salas, who is running that crossing pattern. And that is a beautiful place ball, Jim.
Third catch of the game. 62 yards now for Salas in receiving. Now they changed the statistic. It is Salas, 4 catches, 94 yards. Moniz throws. That is incomplete. It was wide of the intended receiver, Kealoha Pilares.
Well, Pilares had a safety in his face, and he was deciding which way to break it, to the corner or to the post. And that time he went for the post, but Moniz overthrew him just a little bit.
Moniz is 9 for 14, 108 yards. Alex Green has come into the game. He is behind Moniz. Second down and 10. The ball at the 28-yard line of La Tech. Moniz, quick pass. That's complete on the bubble screen. With it is Billy Ray Stutzman. And Stutzman is able to maneuver close to the 20-yard line. It will be short of the first down.
A lot of times when you're feeling that pass rush, that pressure, you pop one of those screens in there and it gets the defensive linemen to think when they start coming up the field in such a hurry. It gives them a little something to chew on as they rush up the field looking for a sack.
Solomon Randall finally diagnosed. Third down and 2. Ball at the 21 for Hawaii. Double wide receivers. Moniz dancing, throws. That's complete and stepping out of bounds inside the 10-yard line is Greg Salas. And he is over 100 yards in reception. And we're just into the second quarter. 13-yard completion.
Boy, Greg Salas is putting on a clinic. Watch him break his route across the face of this defender. He runs up to him. You'll see him on the top of your screen. You didn't quite see it there, but a nice out pattern by Salas. And Moniz is just firing off bullets to his #1 receiver.
Salas is driving the secondary of La Tech crazy. 3 wide receivers to the right. Salas in the middle of the trio. End zone pass. That's a touchdown to Kealoha Polaris. That's his 8th touchdown catch of the season. And he was open.
Well, I'm not sure how you defend this pass with that much cushion on Polaris. Let's see if we can see it here. Polaris on a quick slant on the inside, and that defender is in bad position, and that's an easy touchdown for Hawaii.
So Hawaii just gets its offense moving, and they now lead it 16-0. Scott Enos comes in to try the point after. Kick is up, and it is perfect. Hawaii leads 17-0. 13:02 left to play in the first half.
That's my. I just opened up a new savings account without going to the bank. Bank.
That's my. I just got an alert that my direct deposit arrived, so I didn't have to go to the bank. Bank.
Looking for the convenience of banking without even going to the bank? Then just say, "That's my bank," because no one gives you more tools to bank how, where, and when you want than Bank of Hawaii.
That's my. I just made sure I've got enough money in my account without going to the bank. Bank.
Bank of Hawaii. That's my bank.
Great day today, huh?
Le me yap le jichindo hoho de gea. Le manmandoa. Le amo tongo body mint.
Hi, Grandma.
Adults and Chide. Oh, who heard my body man?
Brand new Body Mint Sport for an easy way to impress. Work out, smell great. Body Mint Sport.
I get a call from Ted that he's coming to work early.
That's how he is.
Typical Ted.
Dedicated.
Totally dedicated.
I heard there was a heart patient in the ER, so I went right now.
That morning, I came in as a cardiac case.
And there's Ted.
I saw what it's like to be a patient. The cardiologist was in the ER with me, and the heart surgeon came in and says, "Don't worry." But that's how it is here at Straub. The whole team comes together for you. It really matters, and I'm glad I was here at Straub.
The Hawaiian Airlines record book is sponsored by Hawaiian Airlines. Only one airline is Hawaiian WAC home record since 2005. Boise State is 34-0. Nevada 22-8. Hawaii 27-12. Fresno State 20-9. And Louisiana Tech 17-10. Enos will kick off. Livas and feet again back. Looking at feet. Line drive kick. That goes off of Livas. He picks it up at the 7-yard line. Comes upfield, gets over the 25, and down he goes. Good ad-libbing by Livas. Jordan Monaco, there he is again, making the stop on the special team.
Well, you know, Livas is a kick return specialist. He is very dangerous back there. So the UH coaching staff taking their measures into their own hands by kicking it that way to Livas.
Hockme still in at quarterback. Mike Compton now is back there with him. Quick pass. That is complete to Casey, Richie Casey. And Casey runs into Torres, who wraps him up. Richard Torres, whose father's team won last night, 16-0 over Farrington.
That's right. They are undefeated out there. And I talked to the coach, his dad, yesterday, and he said he's just so proud of his son. Doing what he's doing, living his dream.
Trying to get to the outside again is Andrew Guillat. Couldn't do it. You know, Corey Paredes and Mana Silva double-teamed him.
You know, Jim, these linemen for Louisiana Tech were recruited for the power run game. So when they're asked to do this finesse kind of stuff, they have problems doing it.
Third down and 10. The ball is snapped. Apparently, it is live, and down inside the 5-yard line is Hockney. Was there a timeout called?
Well, the officials,
was there a timeout?
Sure didn't look like it, by the way. The officials were reacting.
Officials are asking themselves, did you see? Was there a time?
Well, some of the linemen popped up as if the play was not going to be run, and then the center snapped it.
They're going to give them a false start call. And that makes Coach Dykes not extremely pleased with that.
Well, Jim, he should be happy about that given the fact that his quarterback was tackled near the 5.
Third down, long yardage, 3rd and 16. Ball is on the 20. Hockney throws long. That could be up for grabs, and it is batted away. Good job by Richard Torres. Richie Casey was the intended receiver. That'll bring up 4th down, and La Tech again will have to punt it away.
Well, Richard Torres, another fine job back there in the defensive secondary from his strong safety position. We talked to his dad, Reggie, who comes to the games here and is in the stands somewhere watching his son play. Nice job by Torres.
We're talking about the Torreses in relation to Kahuku.
That's right.
A team that's ranked number 1. There's the punt. And it goes out of bounds at about the 40-yard line. Hawaii will put it in play there. Ryan Henry watching it all the way. 40-yard punt and no return. That punt by Ryan Allen.
Well, Jim, we talked about the offense that they run, and it's a finesse-style offense. But these linemen were recruited. You can tell by the size. I mean, they're big up front. Louisiana Tech is. You know, they average 6'3", 285. They're more of a power type of physical athlete up front. So when they asked to do this finesse type of stuff, they're having problems, and that's why this offense hasn't yet taken off.
Moniz in at quarterback. Last week was what the players call a get fat night. Everybody played. Everybody added to the numbers in the record book. Ball is given on a draw play to Green. Green at midfield, spinning all the way to the 41-yard line. Finally, Chad Boyd made the tackle, 19-yard gain, but we have a penalty flag. Holding, they could call that on Tiwanak.
Tiwanak trading off reps with Sila Lefiti. He is the center. And he's watching the replay on the Jumbotron here to see if he actually did commit the hold. You know, the offensive line so far this year, they played very well. We'll see if we can see it here. You can see the center. If he's in the frame, you see him running by, and can't quite see it there.
Back live, very short game. Alex Green carrying the ball. Jay Dudley was right there to bulwark the defense. And that's following the holding penalty.
You know, that's only the second holding penalty this year for this offensive line unit, which is pretty phenomenal when you consider that they're now 4 games into the season.
Second down and 16. Blitz coming. Sideline pattern. That is complete to Polaris. Polaris breaks a tackle and the race is on, and Polaris is going to win it.
This Louisiana Tech secondary having some problems with this run and shoot attack. There is no one around Pilares. And you see Moniz, he's looking right at Kealoha from the start. And a nice job of staying inbounds, and he's got a clear path as we take an ISO shot of Pilares. There's no defender there. No one there. Finally, the safety appears, but he's a little late, and Pilares makes him pay.
23-0. The extra point makes it 24-0 with 10:07 left to play in the second quarter. Hawaii on the verge of frolic.
Yes! Enjoy McDonald's new blueberry pie for just $1 with a sweet tart filling and blueberry pieces in a golden brown pastry.
Welcome to Aston Interactive Television. Please position hands on screen. Right now, our Come Ina rates come with a K-Class pass, good for a free room upgrade, free late checkout, and free parking. Call Aston today.
Television's coolest show is heating up My Network TV. He's ex-CIA. She's his ex-girlfriend.
I need her for tactical support.
Is that what they're calling it these days?
Together, they do a little of this and a little of that. But this is what started it all.
We got a burn notice on you. You're blacklisted. Excuse me?
The My Network TV premiere of Burn Notice.
It'll be just like the old days.
Wednesday at 7 on K5. You're watching K5. The home team.
Win big with the satisfying and delicious Super Sack Big Mac Monday meal at McDonald's. Get a free Big Mac with the purchase of a Big Mac Extra Value Meal every Monday during the UH football season at participating McDonald's for a limited time only. La Tech 19 yards in total offense, and Hawaii 283. Hawaii leading 24-0. Kicking off is Enos, Livas, and Fit. It is Livas taking it on the 15. Livas is tripped up just before he stepped into that secondary. And it will be first down for La Tech.
Well, Jim, you can see how dangerous Livas is. I mean, he's put together some decent returns so far. He gets up a little gimpy there, limping a little bit.
Brother Po'akela Ahmad was there to make the tackle for Hawaii. And it will be first down. Mike Compton is back with the quarterback. No, it's a new quarterback. Now the throw. It is incomplete. That was thrown out of bounds by Colby Cameron. Cameron from Newbury Park, California. He is 9th in the WAC in total offense, 126 yards per game, and he is 9th in the WAC in passing.
Yeah, I think they were going with the trick play, Jim, where Hockney threw to Cameron, who then tried to go downfield with the ball.
Hockney now throws long over the middle. That's intercepted. Leaping interception by Mana Silva again, and he's still on his feet. Silva trying to turn the corner, looking for friends. They get there late.
Well, you know, La Tech is trying to take some chances to get some points on the board, going over the middle again. And Mana Silva reading it beautifully, breaking on the football as soon as it's out, and brings it in. And watch, he's trying to get to the caravan, which is his teammates, and get to the end zone and tries to swing it back. That's a nice job of paying attention to the quarterback's release.
Andrew Giyat finally halted his progress, along with The pass was intended for Jakari Jackson. First down. They have it at the 48-yard line. Hawaii starting some trickery. It's Green. So they said, if you can do it, we can do it. It was a little pitch out to Green, and he wanted to pass it up the field. Saw that he was hampered in doing so, and so he carried the ball for a 2-yard gain.
Yeah, Green is looking for Royce Pollard running down the middle of the field, who was well covered, but he really turned nothing into something.
Greg McMackin, I think, had a half smile on the sideline there.
He was ready. I mean, this offense has been clicking so far.
Second down and 8. The ball at the 46-yard line of La Tech. Hawaii leading 24-0. Moniz. He'll run. 40. Great stiff arm. 35 out of bounds.
You know, that's what makes this offense so dangerous. Bryant Moniz looking downfield. He doesn't force anything. He stays patient. And finally, the last option is to tuck it under and run. And he's got some skills in that department, too. Nice job, Moniz, getting out of some pressure.
So the ball is advanced inside the 35-yard line to the 33. Hawaii with another first down. Moniz having another stellar first half. Shovel pass, and that is dropped incomplete, intended for Alex Green. That's the second time that particular play has not come to fruition.
Well, the number 1 pass rusher, Matt Broha, was in the face in the backfield in a hurry, and that affected that little shovel pass by Moniz to Green.
Moniz is now 14 of 22. 234 yards and 2 touchdowns. He leads the WAC in passing yards per game with 334, and we are still in the first half with 8:19 left to play. Second down and 10 from the 33-yard line of La Tech. Moniz steps up again. Moniz now throws. That's complete to the 25-yard line to Kealoha Polaris. And Polaris is finally stopped at the 25. And we have another
10-yard penalty, second down.
Another rare holding call on the offensive line. Didn't quite catch the number. But you know, this front seven by La Tech is putting some pressure on Moniz, and they are getting upfield, challenging this offensive line for Hawaii.
And Moniz, once he breaks by the blitzers and the lineman, is forced into a decision: do I run or do I run then pass quickly? Second down, long yardage, sideline pattern, and that's complete. Coming back for the ball was Polaris, but not nearly enough for the first down. 11-yard gain.
Hawaii trying to chip away at this sizable field in front of them to get the first down.
That'll bring up third down and 9. The ball is on the 32-yard line of La Tech. Stutzman and Salas are flanked to the far side. That's a dangerous combination. And we may have another penalty here.
Full start. Offense number 5. 5-yard penalty, third down.
Stutzman a bit too anxious.
Yeah, he knows he came off a little early on that one, out of the X position, the wide out. And he comes out of the game after that penalty.
Joe Avery goes in to replace him. Here comes Hawaii. They come out in the double wides. Big play here to keep this drive going. 3rd and 13. All day. Throw off the hands of the intended receiver, Royce Pollard. Pollard catches that. That's 6 more.
Jim, Royce Pollard was wide open. running up the seam. I mean, he had that safety in his face, and he broke it off on the post, and he was wide open.
What a job by the Hawaii offensive line that time, because they gave the quarterback Moniz all kinds of time. There's the punt by Danaki, and that goes into the end zone. 37-yard punt. It will be first down for La Tech at their own 20-yard line. 6:28 left to play in the first half. Hawaii leading 24-0.
Good news, sir. I just got an email from the office, and word is people really love our claim service, especially the Auto Repair Express. Repairs are fast and are guaranteed for as long as you own your car.
Hey, that's great. Is this your phone?
Yeah, of course.
But where do you put... I mean, how do you carry...
Here you go.
Thanks.
No, I got it, sir.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Start the weekend right with Ruby Tuesday's new breakfast menu. Try a prime local moco, crisp applewood bacon and eggs, or Belgian waffles. Hungry? Imagine a 12-ounce ribeye served with homemade biscuits. Come and experience the freshness and quality of Ruby Tuesday Hawaii for lunch or dinner 7 days a week. And don't forget our famous garden bar, either alone or with an entree. Simply fresh American dining, plus all your local favorites at a value you can depend on. Ruby Tuesday Hawaii, a fun family restaurant.
More value, more choices, more rooms. Rooms Hawaii. Rooms Hawaii.
Now, during our Buy More, Save More event, save up to $450 on furniture for every room in your home. Then get 12 months no-interest financing with no down payment. Rooms Hawaii. It's easy, stylish, affordable.
More value, more choices, more rooms. Rooms Hawaii. Rooms Hawaii.
UH Athletics reaches out to you each week with updates and special ticket discounts through its H-Mail newsletter. To register, just visit hawaiiathletics.com and click on the H-Mail button. It's simple and it's free. New quarterback has come in, and that's Ross Jenkins. Jenkins throws. That is complete at the 25-yard line. Carrying it to the 30 is Caro. And wait a minute. That ball came out. Did he have possession? Or did the whistle blow? Apparently the whistle blew. Take another look.
I think the ball came out on contact with the ground. Jenkins throwing a rifle shot in there. Let's take a look and see. We can see what happens. I think he was trying to extend the ball out and just let it fly.
Ross Jenkins in at quarterback, and the ball is advanced on the pass to Casey up to the 41. So Jenkins has come in and he's added some life. Jenkins is now 17 of 21 for 110 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions. Ball is given on a handoff to the near side, and carrying it is Career. So Jenkins has come in with a little prestidigitation. And the ball is now advanced close to midfield.
That's right, and they're moving the chains. Jenkins is for La Tech. A couple of quick slants inside and a run to the perimeter.
2 interceptions by Hockney, I think, get him in. Jenkins again with time. Sideline pattern, that's complete. And finally, twisted to the turf is Talib Hikaro. Hikaro is the leading receiver on this team. He has come in with 18 catches for nearly 200 yards, and he finally is in the book tonight. 2nd down and 2. La Tech moving now. They look to the bench for the play. Mike Compton is in the backfield. Ball is thrown to the outside, and Giat still on his feet. Giat goes to the other side of the field and is tackled at about the same length that he was at this time, or at this part of the field. Mana Silva made the stop. We have a penalty flag.
illegal block in the back. Number 26 offense. 10-yard penalty, second down.
Well, that's one of those aggression penalties, you know, when your receiver is trying to rally and get some yards after a broken play. Those kinds of penalties often happen.
Called on Mike Compton.
We'll take a look at that illegal block in the back. We'll see if we can find it. And Guillat, who's a walk-on, trying to make something out of nothing. And here's the pursuit by the Hawaii defense. And there you see that block in the back against the cornerback for Hawaii.
Second down and 14.
Previous play is under review.
And they're going to review that play, whether that was a block in the back. So we could be here for the next 20 minutes. Hawaii, by the way, is wearing its Darth Vader uniforms again. We thought we would not see the Darth Vader uniforms in a while, but they're back. Was this a catch? No. That wasn't even a catch by Guillat, or by Guillat, I should say.
Well, that was a forward pass, so if it hits the ground, that's incomplete.
It's incomplete, right. So they're looking at something that happened afterwards.
Well, maybe they're not looking at the penalty. They might be reviewing it to see if that was even a catch.
Maybe.
You know, Coach Mack is probably saying that was an incomplete pass. That ball should have been down.
4:40 left in the first half. We'll take another look.
Now, if it's thrown backwards, that's a lateral. That would still be live, but this appears to be, from this angle, a forward pass. And it looks to bounce off the turf.
This is a good job by the officials, because if they don't rule on this in this particular instance, then their credibility is really stretched.
You know, believe it or not, officials like this replay process, because when they have a call that's affirmed, you know, it gives them added confidence. They didn't quite tell us what happens when a call is overturned, though, right, Jim? I mean, you'd think that they wouldn't like that.
Well, they should. I don't know what they've ruled.
Right.
To tell you the truth, the only call that we have is a block in the back. That incomplete pass hasn't even come into the discussion yet.
Well, let's take a look at that block in the back. This is the initial call. I think it's against number 2, Lametrius Davis. Watch him at the top of your screen. And he has a defender at his back of his legs. Right there, you see it on the top.
Yeah, there's the block in the back. It is the kind of a penalty that doesn't really exist because the play is dead. This is, see? I hope the earphones work.
Well, they're going to need some indisputable evidence to change this play. And certainly that replay that we looked at was that.
Sonny Dykes is not particularly pleased with what is going on. But Hawaii certainly has had their way with La Tech here in the first half. Ross Jenkins has come in, and he has added some verve, some life to their offense.
Yeah, Hawaii, you're right, Jim. Hawaii on offense they've really turned it on, and on defense, they've done a phenomenal job against this La Tech offense.
So they're still going over this. The referee, by the way, in case you want to write him a letter, the referee is Claire Gossman. There he is.
After review, pass is ruled incomplete.
There you go.
The penalty will be enforced. It will be second down and 12. Placement of the ball is correct. At 47-yard line. Second down. You have.
Gee, boy, you can see that the coach is really out of his mind right now because the play was dead. Let's go down to Russ.
as you stand down here on the La Tech sideline, you kind of get a feeling that they're making life difficult for themselves. They're running this no-huddle offense, and as soon as the ball is down, they send out substitutions, and then it's screaming and yelling out onto the field. The quarterback has to look back to the sideline. There's 3 coaches out here signaling into the play. It's a lot of chaos out here on the La Tech sideline. They're paying a heavy price for this fast-paced offense.
2nd down and 12. Following the confusion, Ross Jenkins in at quarterback. Mike Compton back there with him. 3 wide receivers to the right. Jenkins looking. Now throws, short pass. That's complete. Carrying the ball over midfield to the 44-yard line. Is Mike Compton. And they're ready to go again. 3rd down and 3 with the 1st down. That's Mike Compton again. So 1st down for La Tech. They want to keep it moving. 4:15 left to play in the 1st half. They'd love to get on the board. They're down 24-0. Triple wide receiver again to the right. Jenkins throws, and that is overthrown. Incomplete. Lyle Feet, the intended receiver. Going to bring up 2nd down and 10. The line of scrimmage, the 36.
Well, finally, Hawaii defensive lineman collapsing that pocket, putting some pressure on Jenkins.
Ray Holly has now come in as the running back. Everybody looking to the sidelines again. Jenkins waiting for the snap. Backs straight up. Here comes the blitz. Jenkins trying to get away. Does get away from 2, but not 3. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. John Hardy Tuliao there to undercut him.
Hawaii bringing some pressure, and Tuliao out of the nickelback position. Coming up, and Corey Paredes getting some action in there and flushing Jenkins out of the pocket.
Good pressure by Siake Cravens for Hawaii. 3rd down and 10. Here comes the blitz again. And stepping away from it again is Jenkins. Jenkins cannot get to the 1st down, however, as he runs out of room at the 30-yard line.
Well, Hawaii collapsing the pocket, but Jenkins, nice job of stepping up, finding the open running lane, and making something happen.
4th down, they're going to go for it. 4th down and 6. Ball is at the 33-yard line. Jenkins. Back to pass. Here comes the blitz. Does throw. That is complete to Casey. Casey breaks a tackle and scores a touchdown. Mana Silva had contact with him, but his impetus in making the tackle just pushed him ahead, and Casey went into the end zone.
Nice pass protection by La Tech, and Jenkins sitting back there and finding his guy, and a missed tackle by Hawaii allows La Tech to score the touchdown.
It's rather embarrassing by Hawaii because they appeared to have him trapped. Nelson in to try the point after. It is now 24-6. That kick is up, and that kick is perfect. 24-7, 2 minutes, 49 seconds. All of a sudden, Ross Jenkins comes off the bench. Does a little magic here, a little magic there, and the touchdown results.
A Hawaii victory today means a win for Shriners Hospital for Children tomorrow. K5, in partnership with Aston Hotels and Resorts, will donate a room for every UH win to Shriners Hospital for Children, helping keep their patients' families close by.
fishing and marine. Gear, glory. We got it.
Okay, boy. The rest of the team has done their part. Now it's up to you. You got a lot of people counting on you. We've given you the best equipment. Now go on. Make us proud.
For a limited time, get any medium specialty pizza for only $10. That's right. Choose your favorite medium specialty pizza for just $10 each. Always hot, always fresh, guaranteed. Only from your Kamaina Pizza Hut, Hawaii's best.
It's the Mauna Loa Kiss of the Game contest. Just send us your photos of your best lip smacker. The winning kiss will be shown on K5 during the next game, and the winner gets a prize pack from Mauna Loa. Now grab your camera and start kissing. Go to k5thehometeam.com to enter.
The 76 leaderboard is sponsored by 76 Gasoline, provided in Hawaii by locally owned Mid-Pac Petroleum. There you see the passing yards per game. Malay of Arkansas, Bryant Moniz is right behind him. And then you see the other quarterbacks. Alan Sampson is deep for Hawaii. Kicking off will be Nelson. Sampson standing back at the 5-yard line. Sampson comes up, takes it at the 6. Slammed down at the 26, and a penalty flag comes flying in. A long way away.
Illegal block below the waist. Number 26 on the return team. First down.
So a penalty that moves the ball back to the 14-yard line.
You know, it was a year ago today, Jim, that Bryant Moniz got thrust into the starting lineup.
Right.
When University of Hawaii was at Ruston, Louisiana, playing La Tech, and Greg Alexander got knocked out of the game by number 44, Adrian Cole, who is playing tonight. And Bryant Moniz had to come in. Hawaii lost that game, mustering just 3 field goals.
Hawaii's first charge. Timeout.
So Hawaii calls a timeout. See, Moniz didn't have his helmet on, and there seemed to be some sort of conversation going on. So Hawaii, in order to straighten things out, calls a timeout. And there you see Sonny Dykes. Sonny Dykes is still arguing the call when the play was blown dead, and they were charged with the blocking in the back penalty. Russell Yamanoha hopefully will have a conversation with him, but you never know about coaches and moods and the pace of walking off the field. You know, Russell has a tough job.
Yeah. And, you know, a lot of these coaches, Jim, they'll argue a call just to posture the official, hoping that they'll get a makeup call later on down the line, even though they know that they're in the wrong, but they'll definitely make the A-plus effort to get their point across.
Hawaii leading 24-7.
Block was on the kicking team. There's a 15-yard penalty. 15-yard penalty and first.
I think the officials are running a no-huddle situation here.
They're turning rather cartoonish. As now they say it is on the kicking team, not on the receiving team. And that was rather an embarrassment, but the good news is that they got it right.
And there you see the reaction from Coach Dykes. He's got a little more ammunition now.
Yeah.
Not even sure if they watched that on replay, Jim, to review that call.
Tim Toussaint was called for the violation, blocking violation.
We're getting word, Jim, that they didn't review that call. It was just a mistake.
Sonny Dykes is beside himself again.
Meanwhile, Coach Mack is huddled with all the officials on the other side, trying to sort things out himself.
And Dykes is probably saying, how come he gets to meet with the officials? They have 3 around him.
Well, Coach Mack is smiling and Coach Dykes is not. They're not even going to come over. He wants to talk some more.
Here comes Hawaii. Pollard, Salas, Polaris, and Stutzman are the wide receivers. Double wides. Alex Green behind the quarterback. Moniz in the pocket, throws. That is complete. It is to Stutzman. Stutzman about a gain of 9 yards before they halt him. And the clock starts running here at the end of the first half. Hawaii trying to get another score before halftime. Coach Dykes still pressing his point. Second down and 1 for Hawaii. The ball at the 49-yard line. Again, looking. That ball is complete to Polaris. To the 40, excuse me, not Polaris, but Pollard. Pollard to the 32-yard line. So Pollard.
Holding. Number 51, offense. Hands to the face. Second down.
So hands to the face by Austin Hansen, the offensive lineman. And they're going to move it back. And Pollard's catch goes for naught. But with these Darth Vader uniforms, because they won so decisively last week, they're going to wear these uniforms every week at home until they lose. That could be years from now. I hate these uniforms. I really do.
You do?
Yeah.
Just because the numbers are somewhat hard to read?
Somewhat. Second down and 12. Moniz stepping out of trouble, now throwing. That is complete, and that is to Mr. Pollard. Tankale there to make the tackle. 1:15 left to play, and the clock is ticking.
Watch Brian Moniz step up on the run. He fires off a shot, and it is right on target to Pollard.
Salas, quick throw. That is complete. That's to Polaris. And Polaris moves the ball to the 37-yard line of La Tech. C.J. Broadness made the tackle.
Clock stop as they move the chains on the first down.
15-yard penalty. Moniz again. Throws long. There's nobody there. Somebody stopped on the pattern. I believe it was Stutzman.
Hawaii running a version of its 2-minute offense. Taking a good look at Coach Rolovich.
He was clean shaven this morning, you know.
He was fighting the flu this week.
Moniz, 18 of 28, 277 yards and 2 touchdowns in the first half. Last week in the first half, he had thrown 6 touchdowns. He has 13 touchdowns now in the season. When he's throwing again and getting out of bounds is Polaris.
Heads up play by Polaris to get out of bounds. Running a short out.
14-yard gain. Hawaii comes out with 3 wide receivers. Now the yards tend to get difficult. There you see Polaris ready to run the pattern. Moniz, high snap, steps up, has room, throws. That is complete to Polaris. Polaris trying to get outside to stop the clock. He does inside the 20. 29 seconds left.
Well, you just love the way Polaris moves. You know, he catches the ball, he turns around, and he's almost at a dead stop, and there's nothing there. And he turns on the jets, and he's out of bounds. Nice job by Polaris.
Second down. Polaris, 8 catches in this first half. 135 yards and 2 touchdowns. He now has 9 touchdowns for the season. Moniz. Delay handoff. Alex Green. Green at the 20. Green fumbles the ball. It is picked up and recovered. And that'll do it for Hawaii's effort at the end of this first half. Good tackle by Tank Calais and Josh Victoria.
See if we can see this fumble at the end of the play, and the ball just gets popped out. La Tech gets a helmet on the ball, and out it comes.
Jay Dudley in on it too. And C.J. Broadus finally recovered it. First down, 20 seconds left. Into the game again is Ross Jenkins. Jenkins moved the team last time for a touchdown. Jenkins on a delayed handoff. And with it is Compton. And Compton stays on his feet over the 20 to the 25-yard line. Jake Hewen there to make the tackle
Louisiana
for Hawaii.
Tech. First charge timeout.
So La Tech calls timeout with 14 seconds left, 24-7. This is a team, and you can see it, this is a team that is going to struggle not only with the opponents, but with the officials. But as the years go by, next year, the year after, they're going to start making some noises in this offense.
Absolutely. And, you know, Coach Aranda, the defensive coordinator, characterized this offense as scary because he can see the makings of something that is very dangerous. And if Hawaii had played Louisiana Tech later in the season, this may be a much bigger problem for this Hawaii defense. But right now, they're still developing, still gelling.
So La Tech already lined up, ready to run the play with 14 seconds left in the first half. Second down and 2, but that is of little consequence now. Now everybody looks over at the bench, ready to run the play. Ross Jenkins drops back, steps up, throws. That is incomplete. It was intended for Feet. Lyle Feet. Po'okela Ahmad there to make the pressure needed.
Hawaii dropping 8 into pass coverage and rushing just 3.
Coach Dykes looking on. 9 seconds left. Taking another shot at it will be Jenkins. The late handoff. And with it is Compton. Good running room for Compton. All the way out to the 40. But that should... The clock didn't run.
We're going to reset the change. As soon as they do, the clock will start ticking. And they called a timeout.
3-second timeout.
So 3 seconds left. Coach Dykes, not only does he have to go through the stress of this game, go through the stress of the referee's calls and all of that. They've got to get on a plane tonight at 11 to start back to Ruston, Louisiana.
That's right. Some of the members of their media entourage said that let's hope this game doesn't go to overtime or we're going to miss our flight.
And it is not a direct flight. They have to, there's a layover in Los Angeles. They won't get home until tomorrow night. First down and 10. Jenkins throws. That is complete. And a lateral. And another lateral. Double lateral up the near sideline. All the way to the 20-yard line, and they knock him out of bounds. Lennon Career. That was a great play. That wasn't a good play. That was a great play. And they almost pulled it off. They almost pulled it off.
Well, it wasn't a hook and ladder. It was a hook and ladder and another ladder. We'll see it again. And you're going to see one lateral coming up right here, and it is well executed. And here's another one.
That's Icaro. Then to Livas. And then finally, they give it to Lennon Creer. So a double lateral, and they almost pull it off up the near sideline. I love that play. Let's go down to Russ.
Coach, kind of a crazy situation right there with the referees there in the middle of this quarter.
Yeah, just, we got to do a better job of playing and making some plays and hanging in there. You know, we didn't do a very good job starting the game. We settled down a little bit and just got to play better.
Well, you got off to a fast start, but you guys seem to find a little bit of your run there.
Yeah, we did. We got settled down a little bit. We just got to play better. You know, we just made a quarterback change, and I think Ross Jenkins came in and relaxed us a little bit and got some things going. So we just got to make some plays.
Right, Coach, good luck in the second half. Jim, back to you.
All right, thanks, Russ. We'll be back in a moment.
Come on, Mom. Go ahead.
Imagine your life free from smoking. Call 1-800-QUIT-NOW for free confidential help.
Season tickets for the 2010-11 University of Hawaii men's and women's basketball seasons are on sale now. Men's coach Gib Arnold welcomes the 2010 recruiting class ranked as high as 7th nationally. These talented newcomers will benefit from the steady leadership of seniors Hiram Thompson and Bill Amos. Women's coach Dana Takahara-Diaz returns 10 letter winners and 3 starters from last year's team, including leading scorer Keisha Kanikoa. Visit HawaiiAthletics.com or call 944-2697 to purchase your season tickets. Hawaii basketball, we've got the action.
The Merry Monarch Festival, a gathering of the world's finest halau, sharing hula, mele, and mo'olelo, perpetuating cultural traditions, amplifying Hawaiian perspectives. Discover the excitement, drama, and artistic expression of this year's competition as the Merry Monarch Festival and Kamehameha Publishing present 3 nights of hula in one commemorative DVD set. Order your copy at kamehamehapublishing.org.
Get your business moving. It's time to advertise on K5, home of local shows you love to watch. Laughs, drama, and action. Learn about effective local advertising. Call now.
He's absolutely obsessive.
Stove. It's in the kitchen. No, I mean my stove. I think I left it on.
He's absolutely compulsive, and he's absolutely the best detective around. Monk.
Friday at 7 on K5.
Take a look at the stats of the first half. You can see the first downs, Hawaii with a big advantage. Even in rushing yards, usually that's not the case. Passing yards, 295 to 119. What's interesting is that when Hackney was in there, La Tech had 11 yards rushing, only 8 yards passing, and that was the punter. That was Allen. And then when Jenkins came in, 44 yards rushing, 111 yards passing, and that's a total of 155 yards. Let's go down to Russell.
Hey, Coach, your offense gets off to another fast start tonight.
Well, the offense got off to a fast start, and so did our defense. We had about 4 or 5 3-and-outs with a pretty good offense. Had 2 interceptions. But I was really pleased with the offense. They got the one drive against us the last series. They brought in Jenkins, who's a thrower, and they came to run the ball at us. We took that away from them and screened the ball, and we took that away. We just made adjustments on both sides of the football, and it's going to be a fun second half.
They had that one drive, but for the most part, they're coming quick with the fast-paced offense, but your defense has pretty much handled it.
Well, they've been 3-and-out, so no matter how fast-paced, it doesn't wear us out. That's what I said last week. It's our job to get ourselves off the field, and it was 3-and-out, so that's really important.
All right, Coach, good luck to you in the second half. Take care. Jim, back to you.
It was What's on Tap, and it was sponsored by Heineken, Russell Yamanoha and the coach. Give yourself a very good name, Heineken. We'll be back with the second half.
Thanks for helping me out. I've got all these pictures, music, videos, and look, it's gotten out of control.
Here, Sony's exclusive media gallery organizes all of your media. And with built-in search, you can find what you're looking for.
How did you do that?
The Sony Vaio laptop with media gallery.
He's out there. He's the dude. Yeah, that's right, Dietrich. He works hard at Dietrich Insurance to get thousands of happy drivers low rates on auto insurance. And if you drive with Aloha, the dude can wipe your deductible to zero. He's also got easy payment plans that take the pressure off. So the next time you spot the dude, or even if you don't, reach out, get a fast quote. You'll be glad you did. Dietrich, the good word on insurance.
We've been eating Calais eggs and Farmer John bacon ever since we was kids.
Ever since we was kids, we've been eating Calais eggs and Farmer John bacon.
We've been eating Calais eggs and Farmer John bacon before we even knew what a 3/4-inch speed connector was.
Even before we knew what? Never mind.
Calais eggs and Farmer John bacon. The butters go together like with sturdy pipe wrench and one box joint plier.
What he said, they go together like Farmer John bacon and Calais eggs. Too good.
When you've been in an accident, the last thing you need is to worry about where to get your car repaired. So look no further than the top of the list and trust the first name in quality auto repairs, IAEA Collision Center. We work with your insurance company to take care of all your repair needs, so you don't spend any extra time without your car. Great customer service, quality repairs, quick turnaround, and a warranty for your repairs. IAEA Collision Center, the first name in quality auto repairs. Conveniently located near the Pearl Ridge Shopping Center.
Just before the start of the second half, it's time to look at our segment, How It Works, sponsored by Central Pacific Bank. CPB works for you.
Well, this is one of the running plays that Hawaii executed, and you can see this big running lane. They trap that end man, and it's a wide open run by Demuti, and that's how that play worked. Execution up front on that line of scrimmage.
Now let's look at the rest of the highlights from the first half.
Well, Coach Mack said the defense really has done a stellar job. Richard Torres coming up, making the stop. Defense, a number of 3-and-outs, making La Tech punt. Aaron Brown, a big hit, the big playmaker in that linebacker core. And then some pressure on the quarterback, and Mana Silva coming up with an interception. And that set up the offense. The defense gets off the field. The offense comes on. Moniz to Polaris. Touchdown, Hawaii. Some of just the first half highlights so far.
First half was really dominated by Hawaii. They led at one point 24-0. And then Ross Jenkins came into the game, and he spurred the offense for La Tech. Was able to get a touchdown by leading his team down the field. And so in the second half, Hawaii has to be very mindful of that, because here is a quarterback that can really snap it off. I mean, he throws bullets.
That's right, and you know, Jim, the Hawaii coaching staff seem to be having some audio issues here with my headset. Well, the Hawaii coaching staff, you know, calling the team to the side in a team meeting. And, you know, this second half so critical to how this team does later in this ball game, and they really want to come out strong. So, Jim, expect Hawaii to come out in, you know, last week they came out with a no-huddle offense. They may come out with a no-huddle again, or maybe even an empty backfield. We'll see. But this third quarter is so critical for this UH team.
The Outlook is sponsored by Subway. Eat fresh. Fresno State next week. Will we be on the roof? Then Nevada back here in 2 weeks. And then on the road against Utah State, and then back against Idaho. That's a homecoming. We'll go back to the early days of University of Hawaii television.
That's right. You know, you mentioned Fresno State, Jim. Hawaii, this is a very good Fresno State team. They're now 3-1. Tonight they beat Cal Poly 38-17. They also beat Utah State on the road, the same Utah State team that last night beat a decent BYU squad.
I mean, not only beat them, embarrassed them.
Yes.
Hawaii will kick off to start the second half. As you look at Sonny Dykes in his first year, Greg McMackin in his third year, Enos will kick off. Livas and feet are deep for La Tech. Hawaii leading 24-7 as we begin the second half. It is Livas. He runs into a wall at the 25-yard line. Kenny Estes, number 37, was there for Hawaii. And so it will be first down for La Tech. Now you can start to look at what kind of halftime adjustments La Tech made. Especially with this quarterback who has been able to move the ball. That's Ross Jenkins.
Jenkins got
Jenkins, short drop, quick pass, and the legs come out from under the receiver. That was Lyle Feet. Short gain on the play. And quickly back to run the play. Hawaii showing blitz. Ball is given on a sweep to the near side, and breaking into the secondary with it was Compton. So Compton is able to run for the first down. Out to the 37-yard line. And here they go again. Ball is laid off to Compton. Compton gets about a yard, that's all. Now La Tech is running a play once every 22 seconds. So there's no rest for Hawaii.
And you know, Jim, going up to practice this week, you can tell because the defensive unit running extra sprints after practice to get in condition.
Second down and 7. Creer in the backfield. Ball is thrown over the middle, wide open is Casey, and Casey gets out over midfield all the way down to the 41-yard line of Hawaii. 19-yard pickup. Credit La Tech. That offensive line is giving Jenkins time. Ball is given on another sweep to the near side, trying to turn the corner. Stumbled in the backfield is Creer, and Creer gets to about the 35, and they're lining up already.
You're right, Jim. They are bringing him, giving him some time, but Hawaii is only rushing 3 guys up front right now.
Ball is given up the middle, big hole, and carrying it is Creer. Creer is able to get inside the 25-yard line to about the 23. Finding Richard Torres. Halted his progress, a gain of 11. La Tech just chopping up the yardage here.
That's right, and you see Torres come up and just chop the running back and bringing him down, but they are creating some holes on that line of scrimmage.
And Hawaii has to call a timeout.
We talked about this offensive line being recruited as a power rushing team. This is what they're built for. They're now running a finesse offense. But when they run the ball, they move people off the line of scrimmage.
So Hawaii has just been backed up here at the start of the second half. I mean, La Tech has come out with new energy. La Tech has come out with renewed purpose. And behind this quarterback, Jenkins and his runners, Creer and Compton, and short passing to Casey. So this is the kind of team that, yeah, they may be behind right now, 24-7, but they're a different team.
Yeah, Jenkins sure has changed the tempo of this offensive squad.
Ross Jenkins. Now they all turn and look to the side. Jenkins back in there again. Pitch to the far side. Creer trying to turn the corner. May have gotten to the 20-yard line. I believe he did.
We talked about
Aaron Brown made the stop.
That's right. Sorry, Jim. Excuse me. We talked about the importance of the second half and starting out strong and setting the tempo. Well, that's what Louisiana Tech is trying to do right now.
Ball is given up the middle with it is Career. Probing, and gets to the 15-yard line. Boy, give credit to La Tech. They have come out and they have found something. And they are starting to push away all over the place here on this first drive of the second half. Again, a running play, Career, and he is upended at the line of scrimmage. An excellent play by Corey Paredes.
Corey Paredes, one of the captains in this linebacking core on this defensive squad, stepping up, making the ankle tackle.
Second down and 10. Ball is at the 19-yard line. Holly has come into the backfield. The quarterback, Jenkins, has turned and is looking to the bench. Now he repositions Holly. Quick pass. That's complete to Career, looking for the end zone. Down to, Livas, looking for the end zone, and he gets very close to scoring the touchdown. In fact, when he turned the corner, he had everybody escorting him.
Well, when they throw the ball to the perimeter, it's almost like a run play. They're trying to get their playmakers out there and outnumber the defense. And Livas is one of their big playmakers.
First and goal to go. First effort, second effort, touchdown. It was Ray Holly. Boy, that looked impressive. So La Tech comes back, and they now are 2 touchdowns behind.
Well, they call it a game of inches. They're trapping that one end man on the line, and second effort here by Holly to stretch it over for the score.
Nelson is in to try the extra point to make it 27-14. That kick is up, and it is good. Just over 3 minutes to score at the start of the second half. La Tech in the second half has come to play.
The McDonald's Mushroom and Swiss Angus Third Pounder. Be advised, one may lose the ability to discern between a simple napkin and, say, a pinstripe Oxford shirt sleeve. This is thick, juicy, 100% Angus beef. And Oxford, while stylish, is largely ineffective at removing melted cheese from about the face and mouth. Angus axiom number 57. Roll up your sleeves and get down to business. The astonishing Angus Third Pounders. All Angus, all McDonald's.
In 1955, we were the first to provide affordable auto insurance to plantation workers. We were there for Mr. Kimura when his car got hit in '69. We were there for our customers after Hurricane Iniki damaged 2,500 of their cars. We believe our customers are part of our Ohana, and when they need us, we'll always be there. Now backed by the financial strength of Farmers Group, the nation's 3rd largest personal lines insurer, we are Farmers Insurance Hawaii.
From our home in Hilo, Big Island Candies continues to produce quality confections since our beginning over 32 years ago. Our diagonally dipped shortbread cookies are dipped by hand, and all our cookies and chocolates are made with the freshest, highest quality ingredients and beautifully packaged to make perfect gifts. Our products are made only in Hilo, but can be enjoyed around the world. Visit us or log on to BigIslandCandies.com and have them delivered right to your door. Big Island Candies, from our home to yours.
27-14, just underway in the second half. And Ross Jenkins, through his leadership and the running ability of Holly and Compton, they have really changed the atmosphere, changed the momentum in this game.
Well, we talked about opening the second half, Jim, and the bugaboo for both teams in this situation, but this is the first time La Tech has scored an opening touchdown in the second half so far this season. First career touchdown for Holly.
Nelson to kick off. Alan Sampson is deep for Hawaii. This will go to Sampson on the 5. To the 25. Jake Dudley makes the tackle for La Tech. Now it is imperative that the team in the Darth Vader uniforms strikes back.
Well, the opening series for both teams in the second half, like we mentioned, really sets the tone for the rest of this ball game. Last week they went with the no huddle. We'll see what happens this week. And of course they come out with the empty backfield.
5 wide receivers. Dustin Blount has come into the game, and he is flanked far to the left. Empty backfield, as you mentioned. That ball is thrown into traffic. Is it complete? It is. That's
well, one of the problems with an empty backfield, you don't have that extra blocker up front with the running back. And he got some pressure and stepped up and got the ball off.
Calais made the tackle. Same formation, 5 receivers. Moniz in the pocket. Throws, that's complete, that's enough for the first down. Breaking a tackle is Salas. Salas to midfield. Salas all the way to the 40-yard line. Greg Salas, Jay Dudley, finally chased him down, rode him to the turf.
Well, yards after catch for Salas, his strong point. Watch him make this snag and watch him do the rest after the catch. He's so strong, 6'2", 190 pounds, 200 pounds.
First down for Hawaii at the 40-yard line of La Tech. Moniz. Leaping catch. That is complete to Dustin Blount. Blount very close to the first down. Good pinpoint passing that time. Page made the tackle.
A lot of...
Now you see Dustin Blount's numbers. Blount did not play in the first half. And they come out in the empty backfield again. 5 wide receivers. That's asking a lot for Moniz. He's got to go through a lot of readings here. Throws, that's complete. Sideline pattern to Royce Pollard. And Pollard's able to high step inside the 20-yard line. Tank Calais made the tackle, 12-yard gain. Now the yards get tough. Now Hawaii is back in that red zone.
Also asking a lot for the UH offensive line with that extra backer now running a route. Moniz has to get the ball off a little bit quicker. The offensive linemen have to block a little bit longer.
Hawaii has used this empty backfield all the way down the field. First down at the 20. Moniz throws, that's complete. The 15-yard line to Salas. Breaks a tackle at the 10, at the 5. Touchdown! What a run! '19-yard touchdown pass and run. Quintessentially, that is Mr. Salas.
Boy, you can't say enough about the effort from Salas. He nearly gets tackled by the ankle and just bear crawls it into the end zone. Take another look. He spins around his defender and he is off. And you're right, Jim. A nice catch and a nice run.
Point after is Enos. His kick is perfect. So Hawaii comes right back. And it's 30-14 with 9:31 left in the third quarter.
We're closed. Thanks.
Running late? Enjoy longer hours in more locations. American Savings Bank. Real easy banking. In a hurry? Save some time and bank where you shop with American Savings Bank. Real easy banking.
All adults know that there's no diner finer than Big City Diner. But did you know it's also a cool place for kids and teens? We offer a wide variety of tasty foods designed just for you. Check out our mouth-watering Mr. Chipper pancakes, our grilled cheese sandwich, and our pigs and peas in a haystack. All teams love our great burgers and fries, but we think the little guys like our treasure chest the most. That's why
there's no diner finer than Big City Diner.
If you haven't been watching Hawaii News Now Sunrise, this is what you've been missing.
Hello, Honolulu. Here's our mission for today. 5 shrimp trucks, 1 hour.
That's a dream job.
Hawaii News Now Sunrise, starting at 8 on K5.
You're watching K5, the home team.
Here's tonight's Mauna Loa Kiss of the Game winner. Congratulations to Tiari Barkley for her entry entitled Kissing Brook. You can be our next winner. Just go to k5thehometeam.com and click on the Mauna Loa Kiss link to submit your picture. Mauna Loa Macadamia's Hawaii's best for quality and choice. Moniz is now 25 of 35 in passing, 370 yards and 3 touchdowns. He came in averaging 334 per game. Salas is 7 for 153 yards and a touchdown, and Polaris 9 for 144 yards and 2 touchdowns. Feet running and still running. He was letting his feet carry him as far as he could go.
I thought you were going to say let his feet do the talking.
Yeah. Well, they almost did.
Yeah.
Jeremy Bryant and Jordan Gomes there to make the tackle for Hawaii. First down for La Tech. First down, sweep to the near side, and with it is Lennon Creer. And that gets almost to midfield. In fact, it is at midfield. First down for, not a second down, excuse me, for La Tech, 2nd and 5. Quick pass to the other side. And with it is Giat. Good tackle by Hawaii in the pursuit. Torres and John Hardy Tuliao.
Boy, when Torres gets a beat on you, he gets into that alley and he is there in a heartbeat from a strong safety position.
Third down and 3 for La Tech. All of a sudden, La Tech really moving the ball. Jenkins, handoff to the near side. With it is Creer, and they won't let him turn the corner. John Hardy Tuliao tripped him up. That will bring up 4th down. They're going to go for it. Compton is in the backfield. Quick pass. And that is complete. No, let's say incomplete. They say incomplete at the 40. It was intended for Eric Harper. And Corey Paredes was right there to break it up. So Hawaii, with a good defensive play, takes back the ball.
And, you know, after giving up that opening series touchdown, this is exactly what the Hawaii coaching staff wanted from this defense, to come in and make a big stop and end the series and take themselves off the field and get the run and shoot offense back on.
7:48 left to play in the 3rd period. Hawaii will come out with 5 wide receivers again, the empty backfield. So successful in the last trip up the field, 19-yard touchdown pass. Greg Salas. Moniz throws. That's complete. Bubble screen. Taking it about 8 yards on that play for Hawaii. Chad Boyd and Tank Kale there to make the stop.
We've only seen a few of those called so far tonight. The bubble screen.
Polaris carrying that ball. Boy, what a combination of Salas and Polaris. And they are just blessed with afterburners. 2nd down and 2. Ball at the 45 of La Tech. Quick pass. That is complete, but not enough for the first down. Polaris was able to gather in the ball, but Olajuwon Page was there to halt him immediately. No gain.
Well, La Tech with what they call a cover zero coverage, which is no free safety and everyone in man. And Moniz takes a snap with pressure in his face and gets the ball off quick within a second to Polaris.
And I stand corrected. I said no gain. And all of a sudden they moved the chains. 1st and 10. The line of scrimmage is now the 43-yard line of La Tech. Moniz has been superb all game long. Moniz again throws over the middle. That is knocked in the air and it goes incomplete. Excellent coverage. It was intended for Dustin Blount, but right there was Josh Victoria.
Yeah, I think Blount was looking for a pass interference call. And again, La Tech bringing some pressure. Normally in the red zone, that's when this defense becomes really aggressive. But here at midfield, they're turning up the heat on Moniz.
There you see Nick Rolovich calling the next play. Again, the empty backfield. It is 2nd down and 10 from the 43. Moniz again. Steps up, may run, will run. 40, 30, 23-yard line. 22-yard jaunt by Moniz.
Well, you know, you live by the sword and you die by the sword. You bring pressure and you stack everyone on the line of scrimmage. Once he breaks that line, it's wide open territory for Moniz, and he takes full advantage.
Hawaii leading 31-14. First down from the 20, just inside the 23. Moniz again throws. Moniz had to hurry. He had to hurry that pass that time. It was intended for Salas.
Well, right now, La Tech is challenging Moniz to get that ball out. I mean, they have brought pressure on every play so far for the last 3-4 plays. And Moniz is trying to get that ball out real quick. You know, he has man coverage. So he's got to make a quick read and find his receiver.
I.K. Inimkali there to make the pressure and make Moniz hurry. Again, the empty backfield. Looking on Sonny Dykes. 2nd down and 10 from the 22. Moniz again has to hurry the ball. Throws, the ball comes out, but it is recovered. The question here is whether he had possession. Ryan Williams made the stop. Kealoha Polaris in a crossing pattern. Did he have possession? Or will they look at this?
Here's another look. Moniz takes a hit, but he gets the ball off. Let's see what happens at the end of the play. It looks like he may have had possession, and that ball was stripped by the defender. There you see the shot on Moniz. There's the catch, and there's the strip. Pilar is able to jump on it.
And they're not going to look at it. Alex Green now comes into the backfield. Green with the handoff. Green tripped up as he gets to about the 8-yard line. Matt Broha again making the stop.
Well, you can see the left guard for Hawaii, Bryson Bula Ginlak, limping a little bit. And he was the guard pulling on that play, trying to trap the defender.
Ginlak left the game early, but then came back. Here comes Hawaii. 2nd down, goal to go. Salas and Stutzman are to the far side. Moniz, Green, and no, keeps it. Moniz in trouble, now throws into the end zone, and that almost was a touchdown. Intended for Polaris, but having to hurry and throw off balance that time was Moniz. Excellent pressure by Matt Broha.
We called Broha's name a few times in the first half. He is their best pass rusher. 6'4", 235 junior, leads the team in sacks, and he was putting pressure on Moniz. But you saw the strength of Bryant's arm. I mean, he is running back, avoiding the rush on the back leg, and he throws off a rocket into the end zone.
Well, you see the third down conversion. So Hawaii 2 for 6, La Tech 2 for 8 in the game. Third down, goal to go. Moniz throws, end zone, incomplete, intended for Pilares. Pilares was covered by Williams, Ryan Williams, and good pressure again, this time by Tony, brother a tank Calais.
Illegal formation, too many men in the backfield, offense, penalty is declined, fourth down.
So it's fourth down for Hawaii, and Hawaii will come in and try a field goal.
Well, you need 7 men on the line of scrimmage, and if you don't, that becomes an illegal formation, and that guy is in the backfield, and that's what the call was.
Scott Enos has come in to try his second field goal. First one was 36 yards. This one is 24 yards. Angle from the right. Ball is placed, it is kicked. And Enos does his job yet another time. So Hawaii now leads 34-14 with 4:14 left to play in the third period.
Boy, did I blow it. Spokestoad for the best workers' compensation sure in Hawaii. All I had to do was say hammock. Hammock.
I don't know about this.
Bro, you can't chicken out now.
Yeah, can't do it. It's really high.
Look at that boat down there. Those guys have a ton of Bud Light.
Here we go. Oh! Check it out. Oh, aluminum bottles, anyone? Double edged, they're a little salty. Bikini!
It's the sure sign of a good time. The just right taste of Bud Light. Here we go.
She wants it back.
Hey, did you power up yet?
What do you mean?
You'd be better if you power up.
What's that?
Power up card from GameStop.
For one low price.
A year's worth of Game Informer magazine. And then we'll get 10% off of used games. We're gonna get 10% extra on all the games you trade in, dude.
Wow.
Head into GameStop today to pick up your GameStop Power Card. For just $14.99, all the benefits of being a Power Card member can be yours. GameStop, located in Kapolei.
Spokes creatures come and go, but Hammock is here to stay. Hawaii's best workers' compensation insurer provides great value and service. The Toad missed his chance, but you don't have to miss yours. Ask your agent for Hammock.
At the conclusion of tonight's game, Bank of Hawaii will continue its recognition of excellence in collegiate athletics by sponsoring our choice of a player from each team as the most outstanding. So Enos will kick off for Hawaii. Feet and Livas are deep again for La Tech. Very short kickoff. That fumbles around. It's still a loose ball. And we'll see who has it. It will be La Tech.
Well, Feet and Livas have been really turning on the Jets on these returns so far tonight. So they short kick the ball and it bounces off the La Tech up man. And Hawaii nearly came up with a recovery.
Chandler Spence was the one who it came off of. Mike Compton recovered. Jenkins throws, and that is complete on the 49-yard line of Hawaii to Livas.
Well, Jenkins was looking for the deep ball off of the play action, and he throws it to his safety valve, which is Livas, the fifth leading receiver here in this offense.
Ball is given, looking for an opening. That time was Compton. And Compton is wrestled to the turf.
You know, La Tech really has started to put something together here in this second half with the addition of Jenkins coming in for Hakmi, and also adding a little bit of a power run game here for La Tech has really moved the chains for them so far.
The power run game is inherited. And a sack. And a penalty flag. Aaron Brown came flying in, made contact, couldn't complete the sack. But then the quarterback was unsteady and he went down. And that was Jenkins.
Aaron Brown from the stub or the strong side linebacker position, coming in untouched for the hurry.
Wonder if they have a face mask because he went by in such quick fashion. We'll see.
There is no foul for a face mask. Third down.
Went by too quickly.
Let's take another look. Here he comes across in through the A gap and jumps up, and his hand inadvertently struck near the helmet of Jenkins.
Third down and 11 from midfield. Compton in the backfield with Jenkins. Throws long, man open. That is complete at the 30-yard line to Richie Casey. That pass was placed perfectly. 22-yard gain and a first down for La Tech, and already they're lining up for the next play.
That's right, and Casey had a step, and you see the pump fake that might have drawn up the defender, and that gave Casey an opening.
Ball is given to Compton, and Compton is able to high step inside the 20-yard line. Vaughn Mayotonga finally halted his progress. Oh, he gets back defensively very quickly. Here comes La Tech again. First down, the ball at the 17. This is Compton. Compton trying to get outside, angles inside the 15-yard line. And Corey Paredes there to chase him down. Another tackle for Paredes.
Well, Paredes being occupied by the offensive lineman, kept one arm free and made the stop.
Jenkins keeping right up the middle. And Jenkins inside the 10 to about the 7, very close to the first down. Cravens finally stopped his forward progress.
Hawaii blitzing right up the middle, and Jenkins right in the area where the linebacker occupied.
Boy, they went through all of these quarterbacks, one after another. Jenkins already had a chance. This is really his second chance.
That's right.
And he's really doing the job. We're going to measure here to see if Jenkins had the first down.
And you know, this is where Jenkins got the first start of his career, was here at Hawaii. You know, he made 21 straight starts, lost his job in camp, and now he's back and putting something together.
Boy, that's close. Inches. Third down and inches. 3 wide receivers to the left on third down and inches. In other words, La Tech can take a free shot here. Jenkins with Compton in the backfield with him. Jenkins throws for the end zone. It is incomplete. No, touchdown. Touchdown. Boy, the referee over there was more, he wanted to get the football than anything else. No signal, and he was the one on the play.
Jenkins looking for a fade route here. And you don't quite see the end, but a little separation right as the ball arrives, and a nice job of executing that pass and catch.
Jim Moulton will be credited with the touchdown catch, but what a throw by Jenkins, Ross Jenkins. Matt Nelson comes in to try the extra point. It's up, and it is good, and it is now 34-21.
Here's another angle. Jenkins, a former starter, and he throws it up there with not much air under it for a fade. But the receiver goes up and catches it at its peak for the score.
Great march again by La Tech. La Tech just overwhelmed in the first half. Hawaii was thinking this was another get fat night. No, this has become a real battle of attrition.
It sure has, you know, and the key has been this third quarter, the beginning of the third quarter, coming out after the half. The adjustments have been made, and La Tech's offense is starting to gel, starting to click here.
So there you see Nick Rolovich. He's been able here in the second half to hold off La Tech. He's come in with that empty backfield that has worked very, very well. 2 minutes and 10 seconds of elapsed time, 61 yards in 8 plays. Jenkins to Moulton, that 8-yard touchdown pass.
Well, Jim, we go back to the keys of the game, and for La Tech, it was to pressure Moniz and get him to be thinking back there instead of just reacting and firing off home runs. And they've been doing that, especially on that last series, by putting that pressure on Moniz.
So right now, 2 very effective quarterbacks are playing in this game. Bryant Moniz and Ross Jenkins. Jenkins is 14 of 17, 193 yards and 2 touchdowns. Moniz, 28 of 42, 395 yards and 3 touchdowns. Preston Blount with the kickoff. Tried to turn the corner. If he did, that was an on-ramp to the freeway. Never really materialized. Mike Compton, who plays on the special teams as well as offense, made the stop.
Good coverage, but somebody got laid out. And a nice job by La Tech of stepping up and making the stop.
So here comes Hawaii. They lead it 34-21 with 2 minutes exactly left to play in the third quarter. Again, 5 wide receivers. Empty backfield for Hawaii. It's Moniz to his own devices. Throws. What a pass. That's complete to the 40-yard line. Kealoha Polaris. That was right in between 2 defenders, Chad Boyd and Tank Calais.
And you watch the
13-yard game.
That's right, excuse me, Jim. You watch the way he throws this ball right on the money, and he stops the receiver because there's a safety right in his face. And a nice job of pitch and catch by Hawaii.
So Moniz now has gone just over 400 yards in passing. First down from the 40-yard line, their own 40-yard line. Moniz, again, angle pass. This one too high, intended for Polaris. Excellent pressure that time by La Tech.
Excellent pressure, but not excellent coverage. Polaris had a step, and he was open in the flat.
Pass interference, offense, number 1. 15-yard penalty, first down.
They call it on Salas.
Gotta take another look at that.
Yeah, Coach McMackin is saying, what? Was it near the ball?
They may have called a pick. Let's see, he's in the middle here. He's blocking his guy. Not quite sure what the thinking was behind that call. He may have been blocking him into the other defender.
First down, long yardage. Ball back at the 25-yard line. 25 yards to go for the first down. Moniz yet another time. Throws over the middle. That is caught. And that is Billy Ray Stutzman. Justin Goodman dragged him down. Billy Ray didn't get the first down, but he's close, 22-yard gain.
Well, that's a big-time catch by Stutzman, just when Hawaii needed it. He goes up and he literally snags that and brings that down, running a crossing pattern across the middle.
Second down and 3 for Hawaii. They have it at the 47-yard line, their own 47. Moniz now throws on the run. That is incomplete, almost intercepted. Moniz has found that possibility open for him when he steps into the secondary, finds open field, and then right before he gets to the line of scrimmage, he lets the pass go.
Well, you know, they teach a quarterback to feel the pressure and not see it. And Moniz feels it, steps up, and he nearly gets off a shot right on target. But it's so hard to throw an accurate pass when you're running and people are chasing you, trying to take your head off.
Third down. 3rd and 3 from the 47-yard line. 33 seconds left in the third quarter. Moniz looking for the first down yardage. Moniz chased out of the pocket, throws. That is complete. That should be enough for the first down to Polaris. Moniz really taking some hits back there. I mean, he's just getting rid of the ball and then absorbing punishment.
Well, you know, it's a chess match when you go offense versus defense, and Hawaii going with no backfield, empty backfield. So what does La Tech do? They bring everyone up to the line of scrimmage, including the free safety, and they're going to put pressure on Moniz. So he's going to take a shot. He doesn't have that extra blocker back there, but he steps back, he backpedals, and he gets the ball off.
Jay Dudley put the pressure on him, and the tackle was made by Terry Carter. And that's the end of the third quarter. Hawaii leading 34-21. And so the fourth quarter coming up in a game that has turned. La Tech trying to catch up. Hawaii trying to hold them off.
It's the Mauna Loa Kiss of the Game contest. Just send us your photos of your best lip smacker. The winning kiss will be shown on K5 during the next game, and the winner gets a prize pack from Mauna Loa. Now grab your camera and start kissing. Go to k5thehometeam.com to enter.
At Mauna Loa, we appreciate our natural and delicate surroundings and do all we can to reduce our carbon footprint. For over 30 years, Mauna Loa macadamia has been proactively green, using the husks from the macadamia nuts for composting and the shell as fuel to produce energy to power our Hilo processing plant. With over 300 local people working to ensure the operation runs smoothly, we take pride in the dedication and care put forth by our employees. Our quality and corporate responsibility makes Mauna Loa Hawaii's perfect treat. Now that's green living in a nutshell.
My career at Hawaii USA FCU is much more fulfilling because of my grandmother. She taught us that going out of your way to make people happy was the right thing to do. Helping a member with financial needs gives me a sense of purpose. I may help a member today and change the course of their future. As a team, we are respectful, appreciative, and helpful. That's why our members depend on us. Because life matters to our members, it matters to us.
Hawaii USA Federal Credit Union, where life matters.
The Merry Monarch Festival, a gathering of the world's finest halau, sharing hula, mele, and mo'olelo, perpetuating cultural traditions, amplifying Hawaiian perspectives. Discover the excitement, drama, and artistic expression of this year's competition as the Merry Monarch Festival and Kamehameha Publishing present 3 nights of hula in one commemorative DVD set. Order your copy at kamehamehapublishing.org.
The premiere of Without a Trace.
She sneaks out of her own apartment without her wallet.
She walked away from her life.
You're lying to us.
Now they must find her. FBI! Without a Trace.
Thursday at 7 on K5.
How It Works is sponsored by Central Pacific Bank. CPB works for you.
And this is how this worked. Moniz to Salas. Takes in a little hook route, and Moniz finds him. But watch this effort by Salas at the end. A 19-yard touchdown reception. That made it 31-14. And that's how that play worked. Moniz to Salas for the score.
Excellent determination by Greg Salas. Interesting development here in this game, and that's Kealoha Polaris. Polaris has made 14 receptions in the game. and is only 2 behind the record held by Salas, Greg Salas. So Polaris, if he gets 16, he will tie the record, the all-time record of receptions in a game. That is complete to Billy Ray Stutzman to the 40, and Billy Ray inside the 40 to the 36, and then a penalty flag comes flying in. Jay Dudley made the tackle.
I see a holding call against Hawaii here.
Holding. Offense number 56. 10-yard penalty. First down.
Atagasila Lefiti.
Yeah, he doesn't like that call. Offensive linemen don't when they get called for holding. He's alternating series with Tiwanak at center. Lafiti, you may recall, had that foot injury and sat out the first 3 games, so this is his 2nd game back. Played some last week versus Charleston Southern. He was the starter until he got hurt.
Alex Green is back in the backfield behind Salas. They come out in double wides. First down, 15. Ball is at their own 46-yard line. Moniz, shovel pass, Alex Green. And Green fumbles the ball, turnover. And La Tech comes up with it. Matt Broha. Matt Broha has played just a tremendous game.
Well, that gives you an idea of how fragile this game is. You get a holding call, brings back a nice gain by Hawaii. And then you have a quick fumble by Green, and it's back the other way, a sudden change. Let's take a look at the replay and see if we can see how this fumble happens. They're running a shovel pass. And there's Green with the ball, and you can't quite see it, but the ball gets knocked out. Broha recovers, number 91.
First down for La Tech. And Hawaii defense has been stressed. Quick pass, that is complete to Feet. Lyle Feet. And he advances the ball from midfield to the 46, or just short of the 45. Richard Torres made the stop. La Tech lined up again. Here comes the blitz. The ball is given to Compton. Compton is swallowed up by the black shirts.
Well, that time it worked out perfectly. Hawaii calling the blitz right into this pulling guard. And they shut down and stoned this run play right on the line of scrimmage.
Third down and 6. Hawaii getting ready to show blitz again. Everybody for La Tech stops like lemurs. You know lemurs? They stop and then they all look at the same time?
All of them.
3rd and 6. Jenkins and Compton in the backfield. Low snap. Jenkins drops back. He's hit. Gets away. Still on his feet. Still on his feet. Jenkins to the near sidelines. Breaks 2 more tackles. And finally is upended at the 45. A gain of only 1, but a penalty flag has been thrown. John Hardy Tuliao. Excellent pressure on that play. And a good tackle by Siaki Cravens. But
personal foul, grabbing the face mask, 15 yards, end the run. Automatic first down.
Well, that's just one reason not to be happy about this play if you're a defensive coach for Hawaii, as we take a look at this face mask right at the end. He doesn't quite get the face mask, but anywhere around the helmet area, whether it's a chin strap, the cage, the helmet, the horse collar, that's off limits. A lot of missed tackles on that play and a near sack, but all for naught.
Daniela Tuipulotu guilty of the face mask. Ball advanced to the 30, inside the 30. The ball kept by Jenkins, throws over the middle. That's tipped, that's intercepted. With it is Jeremy Bryant, and Bryant brings it back to the 20-yard line.
Well, one play after giving up a big gain on a penalty, Hawaii comes up with a tip pass and an interception. Jeremy Bryant, a cornerback in coverage on the long deep route, comes up with the INT.
Paredes tipped it, and Bryant comes up with the interception. It was intended for Andrew Guillat. So Hawaii turns it around here in the 4th quarter with 13:02 left. Chizzy Demuti is in the backfield along with Bryant Moniz. Demuti breaking tackle, still on his feet. Demuti crosses the 25 to about the 29-yard line. Talk about second, third efforts.
Nice job by Demuti. Alex Green had the fumble on the last series, so Demuti getting the start now. And a nice job up front, blocking by the offensive line, but a great effort by Demuti after getting the ball.
12 minutes, 30 seconds left to play in the game. Hawaii leading 34-21. Hawaii comes out double wide receivers. Second down and 3 from the 29. Moniz with time, looking. Moniz open. He's going to keep it. Slides for the first down. Gets out to the 35.
Well, I think Moniz wanted to throw that ball down deep, but it looked like he lost his footing right as he was about to try and throw that pass. So he had to tuck it under and make something happen.
Here come the Warriors. Moniz in rushing 7 carries and 44 yards in this game. Moniz quick pass. That is complete to Polaris. That is catch number 15. And one more he will tie his teammate Salas. Chad Boyd and Tank Calais double teamed him. That'll bring up second down, about 3. Go ahead.
Jim Salas had his best game last year, and that was at New Mexico State, where he caught 16 balls for 196 yards, and Aloha Polaris on the verge of at least tying the reception record, the reception mark.
Triple wide receiver now to the left for Hawaii. Moniz with it. Moniz. That is complete to Polaris. And Polaris gets to the 46-yard line. And that ties the record. 16 catches in a game.
Catch was a little low. Polaris went down to get the ground ball and comes up with a nice run. We talked about why they call this screen, and sometimes it's called to mitigate that pressure, that pass rush. Other times, it's called simply to get the ball to your playmakers in space and to see what they can do with it. And that's certainly one of the playmakers there for Hawaii, number 21.
Polaris, 16 catches, 204 yards, and 2 touchdowns in the game. Coming to the sideline is Jake Dudley. So he is escorted off the field. Hawaii has it inside La Tech territory with 10:49 left to play in the game. Hawaii leading 34-21. Out they come, and congratulations to Polaris. One more catch, and he holds the record. Most catches all time in one game. Moniz keeping. Moniz running. Moniz gets to the 40-yard line. That keeps the clock also running. Next week, Hawaii is in Fresno State. Fresno State, the jewel of the San Joaquin. And we will visit.
We will be there. Fresno State they got a pretty good team this year. 3-1 so far.
Yes, they do.
It'll be a test.
Dustin Blount has come into the game. He is flanked to the right, triple wide receiver to the left. Third down and 4 from the 40. Ball is given to Demuti. Demuti fights his way close to the first down, close to the 35-yard line. Adrian Cole able to trip him up. Cole entered tonight's game, the leading tackler for La Tech.
If you remember, Jim, the last time Hawaii was at Fresno State, they won in exciting fashion in overtime. That was in 2008. Last year they lost, though, to Fresno State here at Aloha Stadium.
They will measure for the first down. And that just gets there.
In on the offensive line for Hawaii is Brett Leonard. In for Bryson Ginlack. That's at the left guard position.
So Hawaii with it at the 36-yard line of Latak. They come out with their 4 wide receivers. Here comes the blitz. And just getting back to the line of scrimmage that time was Moniz. Adrian Cole able to fight his way in. On the blitz, second down and about 10.5.
You know, Adrian Cole was a first-team All-WAC selection in 2009, blitzing from his middle linebacker position with the sack on Moniz. And we talked about the keys earlier tonight about pressuring Moniz. And that time with the blitz, Adrian Cole there for the sack.
Second down, 10.5 for Hawaii. Bubble screen to Blount. Blount breaking tackles, gets inside the 30, and Blount fights his way as well as he can. He gets overwhelmed. But they will give him forward progress to the 29-yard line. And that will bring up third down and about a yard.
Well, that's why they throw it to number 6, Blount, the 5'6", 160-pound senior. He's a playmaker, especially on those screens, because he has that innate make-you-miss ability. And you saw it there. He takes a nice shot, but he bounces right off for a positive gain.
The Muti goes out, and Green now comes back into the backfield for Hawaii. Moniz has gone the distance at quarterback. Moniz steps up in the pocket, throws over the middle, crossing pattern, reaching back and making the catch is Salas. Salas at the 10. Salas for the corner. Touchdown. 29-yard touchdown. Salas does it again.
Earlier tonight I said Salas was 190 pounds. He's actually 210, and it's almost all muscle. Watch the effort by Greg Salas. 2 defenders, shakes off one, and turns on the Jets for the score. Wow.
Williams couldn't stop him. Calais couldn't stop him. And another touchdown. Enos trying for the extra point. 40-21, Hawaii. Kick is up, and it is good. So Greg Salas, another solid performance for this All-America candidate.
The first year we entered Mary Monarch was 1979. We haven't missed a year since then. One of the best parts is getting on that Hawaiian Airlines plane every year, because once we get on that plane, we're all together in a canoe, and we stay together until we get back to Oahu. It's way too much fun to miss.
Born and bred in these islands, only one airline is Hawaiian.
Show us a part of Hawaii, and we'll show you an HGA member hard at
work. There's still a place where everything is served up fresh, and every meal is made to order just the way you like it.
Come on into Outback Steakhouse and try our tender signature sirloin sib to juicy perfection. Or try it with our freshly prepared grilled shrimp on the barbie. Or golden cocoa shrimp and tangy Creole marmalade. A down-under price your wallet will love. It's always fresh in the Outback.
This season, for each recorded quarterback sack by the Warrior defense, McDonald's of Hawaii will donate $500 to the UH Athletics Department. Mahalo to McDonald's of Hawaii. 6 quarterback sacks this season and 1 tonight. And that one was by Aaron Brown.
Good look at Brown. Just look at it. He's a beast. He's having a big game tonight.
Moniz tonight has thrown for 498 yards. That was a line drive short kick. That's recovered by Terry Carter at midfield. And so it will be first down for La Tech at midfield. More to come from Aloha Stadium.
Enjoy McDonald's new blueberry pie for just $1 with a sweet tart filling and blueberry pieces in a golden brown pastry.
Great day today, huh?
Le me yup le jichindo hoho de gea. Le manmandoa. Le amo tongo body mint.
Hi, Grandma.
Adults ne chide. Oh, who heard my body mint?
Brand new Body Mint Sport for an easy way to impress. Work out, smell great. Body Mint Sport.
That's my. I just opened up a new savings account without going to the bank. Bank.
That's my. I just got an alert that my direct deposit arrived, so I didn't have to go to the bank. Bank.
Looking for the convenience of banking without even going to the bank? Then just say, "That's my bank," because no one gives you more tools to bank how, where, and when you want than Bank of Hawaii.
That's my. I just made sure I've got enough money in my account without going to the bank. Bank.
Bank of Hawaii. That's my bank.
41-21. The Aloha Kalara 16 catches in this game. And he ties his friend sitting next to him, Salas. First down for La Tech. Jenkins, the quarterback. Compton back there with him. Hawaii showing blitz. They do blitz. Jenkins now throws. That is incomplete. It was intended for feet. Feet out of Port Sulphur in Florida.
Well, that's what pressure will do for you. They didn't come up with a sack. They brought some linebackers in both A-gaps, and Jenkins had to throw it high.
Ross Jenkins has had just a great game. I mean, it's like getting the start in a Broadway show. In trouble, Jenkins now throws incomplete. Jenkins is very difficult to catch. We have a penalty flag.
More pressure again by Hawaii.
Offside defense. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
See if we can take a look. See who just... I don't know. It looked like he timed that one real nicely. Unless someone jumped on the line.
I don't know whether that was a good call. Second down and 5 from the 45-yard line of Hawaii. Like the Lemurs again, they all look to the sideline.
Even the linemen look, Jim. They got to know the whole playbook.
That's right. That's right. Creer is back in the backfield. Pass is tipped and incomplete. Boy, that was almost intercepted. And if it was intercepted, the ball tipped by Craven. Cravens would have been prancing to the end zone.
Well, they've certainly...
Jakari Jackson was the intended receiver.
Excuse me, Jim. They certainly did their homework. You know, they saw that screen coming. They were in the right places at the right time.
They're down in 5. Hawaii dancing. Everybody looking to the sideline again. Here comes Hawaii. Ball is thrown. That is complete to Casey. Breaking tackles, and they finally roll him out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38. That's enough for a first down. And Cravens making sure that he made the tackle. Excellent play that time by Casey.
More pressure again up the middle. You see the two linebackers coming right through both A-gaps, and he gets the ball off. And the coaches will probably be talking about this tomorrow, the missed tackles by this UH defense at certain points.
Missed tackles have really hurt them this year. There is no argument with that. First down from the 38-yard line of Hawaii. La Tech trailing in this game, but in possession. Jenkins with time throws. That is complete. And hit immediately that time by Aaron Brown is Lennon Creer.
You know, Coach Aranda believes that missed tackles is a sign of a mental lapse. And, you know, it's all about mentality when you're making a stop.
5:57 left to play in the game. Second down, 7. They lay the ball off to the near side. And chased out of bounds at the 30-yard line is Casey. Just short of the first down. Hardy Chuliao was able to force him out of bounds. Nope, they're going to give him the first down. They place it at the 28-yard line. Jenkins on the pitch. And with it is Creer. Elliott Purcell chased him to the boundary.
Well, Jim, they're certainly holding true to their style, which is trying to get a playoff in every 22 seconds with this no huddle.
Quick play here. This ball is given to Creer, and Creer runs into the black shirts very close to the first down. Paredes there to make yet another tackle for Hawaii. 4:54 left to play in the fourth.
You know, admittedly, Coach Aranda said that they've had problems lining up, and when you go no huddle, it just makes it even harder.
Third down and 2. Over the middle, great defensive play by Paredes. Feet appeared to be able to gather that in, but Paredes was able to reach out and swat it away.
You know, Corey Paredes has really stepped up so far this year, and that was a great play to break up that pass.
Fourth down and 2. Compton is back with Fleming, rather with Jenkins. Jenkins with time, pump fakes, now throws. That is complete, and I don't know whether it's a first down or not. It is where they place the ball. They place it at the 20. They had to go to just short of the 18. Hawaii will take over. They'll take the ball back.
You know, Jim, I think Jenkins was looking into the end zone on that pass. For a second there, it looked like he wanted to throw it to the post route.
Tim Moulton was the receiver, but he didn't advance the ball far enough.
Good look at Sonny Dykes. Going through some growing pains with this offense.
So Hawaii will have the ball with 4:25 left. They lead it 41-21. Bryant Moniz, 37 of 52, 498 yards. That is second all-time behind Colt Brennan. Chizzy Demuti keeping the ball is Moniz, throws it to Pilares, and now he has the all-time record. Polaris has caught more balls in a game than any other receiver in University of Hawaii football history. That is his 17th catch in this game.
Well, they run some play action and roll Moniz out, and get a little Polaris for that record-setting catch. I mean, this guy has done it all for UH. He's played 3 different positions and really has come alive this year out of the slot back position here.
2nd down and 1. Polaris 17 catches, 213 yards. Ball is given on a slant to Demuti, and Demuti carries the ball over the 30-yard line. That should be enough for a first down, and it is. 3:47. So Hawaii closing in on this victory. It would propel them into the win column, and for the season they would be 3-2. In the WAC they would be 1-0.
And really a big win for Hawaii because they built on this confidence that they started obtaining last week, and they get another win this week. And as we mentioned earlier, they go on the road against Fresno State next week.
First down from the 30-yard line, their own 30. Moniz. That ball is complete to Justin Blount, and Blount gets leveled. Solomon Randall.
Well, a nice cut by Brett Leonard out on the screen. The offensive guard coming out and taking out one of the guys in the secondary. There's a good look at Leonard. Came in the camp, took some reps at center, some guard. Ended up having a knee injury and had it scoped. He's a big boy, 6'5", 310 pounds, just a junior. They expect big things from Brett.
2nd down and 4 from the 36-yard line. Moniz again. That's complete to Salas. Salas over the 40. Salas to the 43.
Yeah, you can't ankle tackle Salas. I mean, because he'll get away from you.
2 minutes, 37 seconds left. Terry Carter and Dusty Rust. There's a name, Dusty Rust. The best all-time name for a college athlete was in baseball, Rusty Filter. Played for San Diego State. Then later went on to coach there. First down at the 44-yard line. Another swing pass. This is complete to Polaris. Polaris breaking tackles. That's his 18th catch. So in the case of Polaris, in the case of Salas, it was another get fat night performance. And Moniz.
And Moniz. You know, Salas has gotten a lot of the attention just because of the big plays and the yards after catch, but Kealoha has been putting on the hard hat and doing a lot of the tough stuff in between.
Moniz, 41 of 56, 524 yards, 4 touchdowns. That's very close to all time. Swing it out again. Salas with blockers in front of him. Salas flies over the 45-yard line, gets to the 44. That's enough for a first down. 1:21 left, and Hawaii pretty much has wrapped it up. Javante Crowe and Chad Boyd finally halted his progress.
Well, they've been tested tonight, but another fine job by this Hawaii offensive line. They've had some dark spots, but mostly bright spots. You know, I mean, this has been a tough defense front for them. Very quick, very athletic, but they've done a fine job.
First down for Hawaii on the 44. 1 minute left to play in the game. Salas has gone out. Ball is thrown. That's a forward pass. It's incomplete. It's intended for Polaris. It's his fingers. Must be, you know, he's got a, maybe his fingers are
cramping
a bit. Yes.
Too many catches.
Boy. And that's the first incompletion the whole fourth quarter. Previously to that, Moniz was 11 for 11.
With a Salas jersey there.
Second down and 10. Ball is given to Demuti. Muti maybe gets a yard, that's all. 45 seconds. Hawaii will run one more play, and then that'll be it. So as we said, Hawaii is now 1-0 in the WAC. They are 3-2 on the season. And this La Tech team will get better.
You know, they really came in here with their backs against the wall. They'd never won here in Honolulu. They're now 1-4. They've lost 9 straight on the road. But you're right, Jim. This offense has some potential.
So Hawaii will win it. It was an interesting game. It was all Hawaii in the first half. But then into the game as a hero, almost like riding a horse, Knights of the Round Table, comes Ross Jenkins. He turns everything around. He makes La Tech come alive. And at the end, he had to settle for a 41-21 loss. But there is hope for the future for La Tech. For Hawaii, now they have to go on the road and face Fresno State. But the win was well earned.
Thanks for helping me out. I've got all these pictures, music, videos, and look, it's gotten out of control.
Here, Sony's exclusive media gallery organizes all of your media. And with built-in search, you can find what you're looking for.
How'd you do that?
The Sony Vaio laptop with media gallery.
Where do babies come from? Storks. The babies come from the hospital. Babies come from your mom or something else. Are you kidding? My mom said they come from hugs. Hugs? Very special hugs. Blech.
Wherever babies come from.
It's complicated.
We help you give them a great start. Kaiser Permanente. Thrive.
This is the jungle, disguised as a wedding, but a jungle nonetheless. And here there are 2 types of tigers. One that goes straight to the prey. And the one who makes the prey surrender to him.
The Hard Hit is sponsored by Ace Hardware. Hawaii, Ace, the helpful place.
Hard hit by Aaron Brown, the stub linebacker, number 24. You see him come up here and shoots his gun, bing, and lays him out. Laid out number 5, Lennon Creer for La Tech, and Aaron Brown, a big playmaker with a big hit. One of many tonight.
We'll be back with more. We're not done yet from Aloha Stadium.
Closed captioning for Hawaii News Now is sponsored by Kama'aina Termite and Pest Control. Visit us on the web at kama'ainatermite.com.
The Coach Mac Show is proudly sponsored by Big Island Toyota. We'll take care of you. And Bud Light, proudly sponsoring University of Hawaii Athletics.
Aloha and welcome to the Coach Mac Show. Hawaii has opened its WAC season in record-breaking fashion. That's because Louisiana Tech was no match for UH's run-and-shoot offense as Bryant, Moniz and company went up and down the field for more than 600 yards. While Sonny Dykes is the new coach of La Tech, some old business came into play for Hawaii. See, a year ago at Ruston, UH quarterback Greg Alexander suffered a season-ending knee injury, something the Warriors kept in mind as they hosted the Bulldogs at the Aloha Stadium. Here's a look at what's on tap tonight. Always worth cap the Warriors' first conference win as Kealoha Polaris the record books at UH. Coach Mack breaks down the game and looks ahead to Fresno State. And in tonight's Call of the Warrior, we introduce you to Laupepa Letuli, whose family background includes royalty, music, and fire knife dancing. Plus, we'll cover WAC scores and highlights as Boise State shows no mercy for New Mexico State. First, they say time heals all wounds, but after an embarrassing loss to La Tech on national TV last year that also cost UH's starting quarterback, the Warriors took this year's meeting with the Bulldogs a bit personal. It's tonight's opening drive.
We thought we owed them a little payback because we were really beat up after their ball game last year. This was a team we really wanted to get.
No matter what the motivation, the 41-21 victory is UH's best game against the Bulldogs since 2006. Coincidence or not, Bryant Moniz, who became Hawaii's quarterback when Greg Alexander got hurt last year, put up some revengefully painful numbers with a career-high 532 yards through the air and 4 touchdown passes.
I gotta give credit to our O-line for giving me a lot of time out there, and it's giving me the confidence and the comfort level to just sit in the pocket and read the defense.
Kealoha Pilares also did his part in taking the Bulldogs' defense apart. Pilares broke UH's school mark for receptions with 18 grabs, a record set by teammate Greg Salas.
I don't know, this guy he makes people miss, you know. I know every time he touches the ball, you know, someone's gonna miss, and someone's gonna be on this highlight reel, and you know, he's done a great job just getting out, taking little passes and just taking them 60, 70 yards.
In all, Pilares racked up a career-high 217 yards receiving and didn't pass up an opportunity to recognize Salas either, who also had 10 catches for 197 yards.
You know, he catches everything you throw to him, and you know, it doesn't really amaze me anymore because I've been with this guy for I don't know how long, but you know, just every day just making plays. But
we're roommates too.
Yeah, and that really helps.
Both performances played in well to the Warriors' 24-7 lead at halftime. UH's defense only allowed La Tech 19 total yards in the first quarter, but Sonny Dykes still went into the locker room optimistic.
We did. We got settled down a little bit. We just got to play better. You know, we just made a quarterback change, and I think Ross Jenkins came in and relaxed us a little bit and got some things going. So we just got to make some plays.
And the Bulldogs were productive, scoring the first 2 touchdowns of the second half.
Coach Mack emphasized that we don't panic. You know, we just stay with the game plan, stick to the game plan, and that's what we did. Teams previous to has shown that know how to look, so we just got to continue to improve with that know how to defense.
Hawaii would get a handle of things, shutting out the Bulldogs in the fourth quarter to score the Warriors their 7th win over La Tech in 9 meetings. As we take a look inside the numbers, lots of yards of offense for the Warriors. UH had 115 rushing to La Tech's 127, and the 532 yards passing was all Bryant Moniz, as the Warriors racked up 647 yards of total offense. On defense, Hawaii had 3 picks for 23 yards, and the Warriors had almost twice as much time with the ball than the Bulldogs. The attendance at the Aloha Stadium for this WAC opener, 27,001. Leading the charge for our Warriors spotlight is record breaker Kealoha Pilares. Pilares' 18 catches against the Bulldogs sets a new school mark. The Damien grad also finished with a career-high 217 yards receiving, the 7th best performance in school history. Pilares has also scored in all 5 games with a team leading 9 touchdowns for the season. The Warrior who got Pilares the ball also gets props as Bryant Moniz raises the bar for his own stats. Moniz finished with a career-high 532 yards passing. It's the 6th highest yardage in school history and most since Colt Brennan's 545 yards versus San Jose State in 2007. The Lelehua grad's 42 pass completions is also too shy of the school record. Defense, Mana Silva owns the takeaway title with La Tech. For the 2nd time in Silva's Warrior career, he came away with 2 interceptions in a game. The Kamehameha grad now has a total of 8 interceptions at UH. Hilo native also ranked 2nd on the team for tackles with 30 on the season. All right, now Coach Greg McMackin joins us on the UH campus. Coach, nice start to the WAC. I'm sure you're very pleased.
Well, thanks, Liz. We are pleased. You know, it's always good to win that first conference game, and it gives you something to shoot for. And now we're in our league competition, so we're very happy.
Coach, as we break down the game, we're going to talk a lot about offense, but let's start with defense. Let's change things up just because Hawaii did get off to a quick start in regards to really denying La Tech any real movement. Actually, if you look at it, La Tech didn't even get past the 50 or into UH territory to their 6th possession. Talk about those early stops.
Well, I was really proud of our defense. Dave Aranda had a great plan. For the first part of it, we were 3 and out 6 times. And what that does, because they run a play every 22 seconds, they pride themselves on running a fast, speed-up game. And we were concerned about wearing down, but the way to do that, like I've said before, is get off the field. And the other thing is they turned the ball over. That's the other way to get off the field. They had 3 interceptions, and the defense held them twice in 4th downs, which were really turnovers because it gets offense back on the field.
Coach, as you talk about those interceptions, 2 of them belong to Moniz. Talk about what kind of athlete that he is, and obviously finds the way to be in the right place at the right time.
Moniz is just a great athlete. He's got what you really can't teach. He goes to the football. When the ball's in the air, he's watching the quarterback, and as it releases his hand, he goes to the football, and there are very few of those kind of guys.
And speaking to the Warriors in the postgame, they were disappointed in the 14 points they allowed the Bulldogs in that 3rd quarter. What adjustments were made there by La Tech?
In the first half, they were running the football. They were going to run the football and throw in the short screen game, and we took that away from them. Okay, then in the second half, they went with another quarterback, and it went more to draws, screens, and throwing the ball downfield and quick passing game. So Dave did a great job of adjusting to a 3-man front, a 3-4, and we blitzed a lot more.
Bryant, Moniz really